All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfilterd Podcast. We have a panel full of amazing women today. It's going to be a great show. Let's get it.
Oh no.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.
Yo, baby! How y'all doing on this beautiful Wednesday night? Tonight we are joined by 6 beautiful and lovely ladies. Before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Guys, make sure you join the locals. In the locals, you get to see all the juicy behind-the-scenes footage from the podcast and the yacht parties. All that good drama that y'all want, it is in the locals. So make sure you become a member. Guys, also become a YouTube member. To do that, you need to go to our channel on desktop, click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tier gives you the best perks possible. That means top percentage off of merch, Instagram chats for members only. You also get our personal number to do business with us, guys.
Also, guys, make sure you go to unfilteredpodcast.shop, guys. We have some really cool merch coming this week. Stay tuned. Also, Discord gang. I'm in the Discord, guys. Let's talk. Hit me up. Let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions for the show.
Yeah. Welcome, chat, man. Thank you for rocking with us for another show. Ladies, thank you so much for making it today. Appreciate the ladies that were on time as well. It means a lot, okay? Real quick, man, my name is Eric. This is Basil, Steve. Got my man in the back, Curtis. We got Jules rocking the chat today. If you guys have any donations that you want to give towards Super Chats, you can ask us questions for the ladies. You can ask us personal questions as well, or just anything you want to mention in general. Please make sure you donate through Streamlabs. YouTube takes 30%. They're pimping us out here. OnlyFans takes 20%, and YouTube takes 30%. So figure that out.
That's some shit.
Streamlabs only takes 3%. So if you guys donate $100 on YouTube, YouTube takes $30. If you donate $100 on Streamlab, Streamlab only takes $3. So make sure you guys donate on there. And thanks for your donations, man. It means a lot. We have a great show today. Have a topic that we want to touch on. I think the ladies would enjoy that one. Let me see. I think you guys covered all the other announcements for today. So
yeah.
Ladies, let's introduce yourselves. We'll start off right here and make our way that way. Go ahead.
Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
So my name is Desiree, and I'm 20, and currently I'm studying media to be a media producer, and I'm currently working at a roofing company.
Do you have to go to college for that?
Yeah.
What college do you go to?
Miami Media School.
Okay.
Also, ladies, let us know if you're single or, taken.
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. And how old are you again?
20.
20. Okay. All right. Cool.
Shout out to you. Next.
Hi, guys. My name is Lovely Hollywood. I am 28 years old. I am a music artist, and I am married.
Married. Okay.
All right, shout out to you.
You started on the age. What's up with that?
Yeah,
I forgot what kind of questions real quick. I forgot the questions.
Okay. Shout out to you, Hollywood. Thanks for coming. What about you?
Hi, my name is Camila. I'm 22 and I'm taken by a girl, by the way. And,
I'm sorry, taken by a girl?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're dating a girl?
Yeah, I'm dating a girl.
Okay. All right. Cool.
How's that going? It's good.
It's been good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been good.
Okay.
I like it.
Who pays the bills?
We both.
You both pay the bills? Okay.
Oh, so it's 50-50?
It's my first relationship with a girl, actually.
Does she dress like a guy, or do you both dress like how you dress now?
She said she's 50-50, like masculine, feminine, but I think she's super masculine.
Gotcha. Okay. So if someone breaks into your house while you guys are watching Netflix, which one of you guys is getting up to fight?
Her.
She is?
Definitely, yeah. She's just skinny. Like, she's skinny. I don't know.
Okay.
She could do anything. I don't think so.
Okay. Shout out to her. Hey, shout out to her. Okay. What about you?
My name is Liz. I'm 26. I'm a manager of a pet salon. I also own my own pet nanny business, and I'm taken.
Taken. God
You're
damn.
taken.
Okay.
Okay, you were because you were single last show.
Yeah. What happened?
You didn't ask if we were single or taken last show.
You were talking like you were single last show.
Hey, listen, man.
He watched, so he wasn't.
Okay. She was just keeping her options open. Okay. Shout out to her. What about you?
Oh, wait, Jesse, did you know that?
No, that's why I looked at her like, what the fuck?
Oh, so are you calling Cat?
If your friend doesn't know you're taken,
We-
are you really taken?
We haven't seen each other in like a month.
Okay.
So like we've been traveling. So,
Gotcha.
like,
Are you really friends if you haven't seen each other in a month though?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I got kids and a life. And she
Speak
has
into the
job-
mic, please.
Oh, sorry. I have kids and a life, and she has her work that she has to do. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, scoot in so you're not like constantly having
Sorry.
to come in. Okay, what about you? Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm Gisela Mala, guys. I'm 33 years old. I'm a music artist. I'm also a stay-at-home mom, and currently I have a daddy still. But we're looking for a girlfriend.
Oh, so you're in a relationship.
I have a daddy. We do this all the time.
Oh,
Okay, it's a
so yeah,
daddy.
but me and you do this all the time, but they don't know what you mean by daddy.
Okay.
So please
Oh, he's a
explain to them.
daddy, like somebody who's here, but he's not here.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So you have a daddy.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. What about you? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Candela. I'm 22 and I work as a shift supervisor for Starbucks.
Okay. Shout out to you. You
And I'm taken.
taken. Okay. Wow.
Wow, the whole panel
The
is a relationship.
whole panel
Yeah.
is in a relationship.
Some of them capping. Some of y'all not telling the truth.
This is
bro.
gonna be good. I want to hear the answer.
Wow. This means this panel right here is gonna be holy.
Yeah. I better not give no single girl answers or nothing.
Okay. Okay, that's amazing. Chat, before we get started with today's show, man, make sure you guys show love. If you have any questions for the ladies, go ahead and super chat that. Curtis is gonna set it up to where it'll cut us off mid-sentence if you guys super chat. The threshold is $9.99. Please make sure you guys keep your super chats respectful. If you guys are disrespectful, we reserve the right to not read them. Okay, don't be wasting your money. Okay, so tonight's first question for the panel is: can a woman cheat on a man that she's in love with? And all of you guys are in a relationship, so this right here is going to be a fun question.
Yeah.
Can a woman cheat on a man that she's in love with? If she's really in love with this guy, can she cheat on him? Yes or no?
I think yes. I mean, it depends on the situation, on how she is feeling. If she's like, I mean, it's a 50-50. I mean, it could be how he's treating her or how it's going on in their relationship. I mean, it just depends on the situation, in my opinion. Like, a girl is definitely capable of cheating on a man, even if she's in love with him, because you can love somebody as much as you do, but you can still backstab them.
Are you capable of doing that?
I am not. I wouldn't say I am, but
Okay.
there's women who are capable of it.
Do you think that when a lady like she has a guy and she posts like a sexy picture on Instagram, or maybe she posts like a thirst trap somewhere, is that considered cheating in your book?
It's not considered cheating unless she, I guess, has messages coming in and she's replying to them.
What if she leaves them on scene? Like she opens them, but she doesn't
She
actually.
can leave them on scene. That's fine.
Okay, hold on. Before we get there, let me let the other ladies answer real quick. So, can a woman that really loves a man, like truly loves a man, can she cheat on him? Yes or no?
No, it's bad. Cheating's bad. Men shouldn't cheat. Women shouldn't cheat. If you're in a relationship and you love the person, it hurts. That's period. I stand on that.
Okay. What about you?
I think if you're capable of cheating, then that means you're not in love.
Okay.
That's what I think. Because if you cheat, if you love a person, you wouldn't want to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't do those type of things if you're in love for real.
I like that answer. I'm surprised that the other ladies didn't say something similar to that. What about you?
No. If you truly love someone, you can't cheat. Like your body will like physically repulse it.
Okay. What about you, Jesse?
No, I don't think. I think it'll hurt actually if you actually do cheat on somebody that you really do love, because you'll live with that guilt for sure for a really long time. Even if you do decide to tell or you don't decide to tell, it'll for sure eat you alive.
Okay. What about you, Camila?
Candela.
Candela. I'm sorry. What about
It's
you?
okay. We get confused.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
You
Like,
don't think so?
just from my own personal perspective, like the people that I like, the person that I love cannot be cheated on. Like, because you don't really see anybody else when you're with the person that you love.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Scoot in a little bit
Yeah.
more and speak into it. Okay. So here's what I'll say, and I'll let the other gentleman chime in too. I think a woman that truly loves a man, and I mean truly loves a man, cannot cheat on that man because she is so infatuated with that man. Everything about the man is the best that it can get, right? So the way he walks is the best. The way he eats, the way he sleeps, the way he, the way he showers. Everything about that man is the best. Like, I think women genuinely get so infatuated with that guy that Drake could walk in and they wouldn't be interested if she really loves that man. I think if a woman cheats on a man, that man lost that woman a long time ago. I don't know if you agree with that.
I disagree a little bit. I would say that women cheat, but they try to like pawn it off as not cheating. For example, what I was saying to her, a woman will post a thirst trap and she'll say that's not cheating because he didn't have sex with me. A woman might go out and dance with a guy. That's not cheating because he didn't have sex with me. They may go out with their single girlfriends or even their girlfriends that have men and go into a VIP and be taking drinks from guys. So I think women don't know when they're cheating. I think there's such thing as called attention cheating. And I think a lot of women would rather have one penis, one guy, and get attention from other men. And I think most women, more than 50% of women are in relationships and they're getting attention from other guys, welcoming the attention, but they'll never tell their boyfriend that. So I agree with you, but they don't know they're cheating or they don't think that it's cheating.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's understandable. I will say that I think, we're talking about two different things, but I agree with you because a woman can be infatuated with a guy and still welcome that attention. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but men still view that as cheating. Like I still view that as you cheating on me. Does that make sense? Chat, let me know what you guys think about that, man. Also, do you want to add anything to that real quick?
After hearing what Steve said, if you're not speaking in that way, then I don't think girls can cheat without having emotional detachment from her man already. Again, what you said, they saw something in that man. He did something that upset her so much to the point where she went to go do that, just maybe out of spite or some type of emotional disconnect.
Okay. All right, cool. Ladies, anything you want to add to that? You guys are good?
I think the key word that he said was welcoming the attention. So obviously if you're welcoming the attention, that's definitely cheating.
Okay.
100% that's cheating.
So I'm gonna go on a whim and say this. I think most of y'all would change your answer. Most of y'all have done something to where maybe you gave your information to a guy and you're just like, I'm not cheating. I know you're not going to admit it. The ladies probably will never admit it.
I'm a music
I'll admit
artist,
it.
so I post photos all the time. Be that
Yeah.
it's music or be that it's a picture of me, be that I just had a recent surgery. Like, that's where my followers or my people are coming from. Like, that doesn't mean I'm sleeping with them. Like, and yeah, the attention, cool. I opened it. Great. I looked at it. I hearted it. Thank you. That was my consideration.
Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
See, that's the problem though.
I have a black heart though. It's not red. So the black just means like, thanks.
No,
bye.
but it doesn't matter if the color is white, purple, green,
no, it
or
does.
yellow.
No, it does.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you men are colorblind when it comes to hearts.
No.
We don't look at the color. We look at the fact that you hearted that message.
I guess.
You're literally opening a door saying, I'm not gonna reply, but I hearted it, right?
Yeah.
Try again.
I mean,
and listen, I've seen guys in girls' DMs talk to each other, to talk to themselves for a year plus. These guys will reply to your every story, hoping
they can keep replying.
But it's okay. But listen, if you're my woman, you don't need to be hearting anybody's message.
I get that, but I'm an artist, so
it doesn't matter if you're a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh my God, it does, because I'm actually saying, like, I'm how is that? It's a common courtesy. Like, I'm actually saying thank you, like, without having to say anything else.
Yeah.
I don't need to say anything else. I don't need to have a conversation with you. I don't need to go back and forth. Oh my God, you can keep commenting, you keep liking my photos, you keep bringing that algorithm into my shit, but I'm not gonna respond to you.
Okay,
you could just give me that attention, but that's it. This is as far as you're getting. Thanks. Go onto my YouTube, go look at my music or whatever it is, but that's all it is. I get it where you're coming from on another aspect, but I'm just, my Instagram and all my social media is just my music, it's my modeling, it's my whatever. I'm on a podcast with you guys, whatever, anything else that has to do with the entertainment industry. I have my personal page that's just family, friends. If you end up popping in that, like, you're gonna delete it. You're just pop out. You don't belong in there. Go to the other side. That's where you belong. Like, be a fan. You're not anywhere to do with my family or friends.
Okay.
Eric and Steve, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So let's say someone got in a relationship and the boundary isn't set, that that's cheating. Would you guys consider it cheating?
Look, I don't need to tell my girlfriend that there's a boundary. I don't want to be with a girl that I have to coach. If I'm dating you, I don't have to tell you the common sense things, right? Like, I shouldn't tell you not to reply to DMs, not to heart DMs, not to accept. Well, I guess that's depending on if your page is private or public, right? Accepting friend requests. Like, I just don't understand why I have to coach you and tell you, hey, listen, like, you're not single anymore. These are single activities that you're doing. Hearting messages, replying, all this stuff, liking pictures back. That's single activity. I shouldn't have to tell my girlfriend, don't do this because I find it disrespectful. Just like when we go out, my girlfriend doesn't want to tell me, hey, by the way, that thing she just dropped off, that's the bill. I need you to pay it. Right? Like there's some things I just don't want to have to tell my girlfriend. I think most men feel that way.
Yeah, the rule of thumb for me is that if you wouldn't do it in front of me, don't do it. And a lot of women will do a bunch of shit behind their guy's back that they know they wouldn't go back and tell him what he did. So, I mean, that's my response to that. Like he said, there really shouldn't even be any boundaries that need to be set. You should know just to not do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Period.
unless you work for that, because like me, especially, like that's what I do for work, like OnlyFans and all that.
Mhm.
So of course I need to talk to guys.
Yeah, but you're also
it's
not
not
in a
like-
regular relationship.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know how it is to be a woman dating another woman because I'm a man,
I
right?
mean, my ex, I broke up with him like 2 months ago.
What was the reason for the breakup?
And it was a guy, and he knew everything I do. He met me like that and he accepted it, so he knows that I gotta text back people, like
What was the
OnlyFans.
what was the reason why you broke up? Be honest.
I left him for this girl.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Why did you leave him for a girl? Because that's actually pretty disrespectful. If my girlfriend broke up with me right now and went to a girl, I'd be pretty hurt.
Listen, it's I followed my heart. I'm literally right now I'm in love with this girl, so I can't be with somebody and just faking it.
Were you in love with him?
No,
You weren't.
no.
What did this girl provide that he wasn't providing? Don't tell me dick.
I don't know. I like the sex with her.
Is that what it is though?
That, and she treats me well. Like she treats me better than everyone.
What, emotionally?
Yeah, literally. Like I haven't felt that way in a long time, I think.
Okay, but see, the whole dynamic is different because I don't know if your girlfriend wants to be referred to as a he or she, but she's probably not gonna be bothered that guys are hitting you up because she's a woman.
I don't
And
think
she's more understanding of that.
That's not the reason why, though. Just some people that should understand. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy. Like if you,
It does matter. You want to
For
know?
me, it
You
does.
want to know the number one thing that makes my girlfriend special to me is me knowing that no other guy can have her. That's like she can be the best cook, she can give me the best sex or whatever. But the number one thing that I care about the most is that no other guy can have her. And when a man has a woman that he knows is loyal to him and no other guy can come and take her away, he will do anything for that woman.
Yeah.
And so I don't think you and your girlfriend can experience that.
Here's another thing that I want to add in though. A lot of females, they get like angry at men and then they turn gay. Like it's like this thing, like you
I
weren't
know what you
always
mean.
gay and now you're gay.
No, I
It's
know
like
what you
we
mean.
live in a time now where women can kind of be like, I'm mad at him, I'm gay. I know
Yeah.
a lot of women that do this.
No, I know what
So,
you mean, but I feel
Are
like
you one of those real gay people, or are you just doing it because you're trying to get back at the guy?
No, yeah, a lot of my friends were like that at like in the beginning. They were like, "Oh, I know you with this girl because you've had bad experiences with men," which is true, but that's not the reason. I feel like I've always liked girls. Like when I was little, I used to like my teachers. None of that.
Okay,
I'm
but-
not lying for real. It's crazy. I was like
Hold on.
11
David
years
Jones donated
old.
$10. Ladies, if you work for a company that requires you to DM male clients and you are under an NDA contract, would you show your boyfriend the NDA contract to address his concerns about you contacting those men?
Can you read that one out loud, bro? Because it was kind of low. You want to put it up? Curtis?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay, cool. Guys, so this was a question for you guys. Chat, please keep your questions short and concise. If you guys write a paragraph, the ladies after the fourth word typically tend to lose track of what you're asking. Okay, go ahead and read it, bro. Curtis.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay. Who was that from? David?
He was from
It's-
David.
yeah,
Shout
Dave.
out to David Jones, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Dave. I think it came through Streamlabs. So we
Yeah,
might
it came
pull
through
it up.
Streamlabs.
All right, well, let's while you're pulling that up, so go ahead and just finish the last thought. You were saying that basically you're not mad at him and you've always liked your teacher when you were younger.
Yeah, I was literally 11 years old. I used to like my teachers.
Red flag.
And it was so weird. I just felt like, I don't know.
Sexually though.
Attracted, yeah. I was a little girl.
Are,
So that's why I
are you
don't
no
think-
longer attracted to men?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel like you're probably going through a phase where you're just exploring right now.
No.
No.
Trust me. And it's not for attention either, because I get that a lot too. You know, I just follow my heart or whatever, and I don't know, maybe later on I become like full lesbian. Who knows?
Full lesbian. Okay. And do you ever plan to have kids if you go full lesbian?
I'm actually planning to have kids with this girl that I'm with right now. Like we're gonna do something. I don't know how it's called. Like
Uh-huh.
it's like in vitro something where they put something inside of you.
So you're gonna get a guy's sperm,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
who's gonna be the mother? You?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm the girl in the relationship.
Okay.
Like you know what I'm saying.
All right, cool. Shout out
So,
to
yeah.
the new era, Bezos generation, man. Doing things differently. Back in my day, if you wanted kids, you just got with the opposite sex and had kids. But
So I have some people on the chat that did their research, and apparently she was on Fresh and Fit. And while on Fresh and Fit, you said that you had a boyfriend and a girlfriend at the same time. So,
Correct.
and you made more money than your boyfriend.
Correct.
So I'm guessing you probably broke up with your boyfriend because of that.
The
The chat is just on it, man.
Okay. Hold on.
Shout out to the chat.
okay, so what? So okay,
I
so
was
shout out first of all,
literally-
shout out to Fresh and Fit because you could have told us that. But okay.
I was this is a girl that I talked about in Fresh and Fit.
Okay.
I was literally dating this guy, and I was, hopefully he's not watching this,
Okay.
but I was going out with this girl because I don't know, I just couldn't stop it. Like I felt like, I don't know, I couldn't.
Wait, so I'm sorry. Okay, so you were dating a girl and a guy at the same time.
I was dating him and going out with her.
Okay.
and
Did he
then-
know that?
No.
He didn't know that. Okay.
No. And then I broke up with him because I was like, listen, I don't want to, like, you know, it's better sooner than later,
Uh-huh.
you know? So I was like, yeah. And then when I broke up with him the week after that, like, I went to Cuba with her, and he was like seeing like all my stories, like watching my stories and all of that. So he noticed, like, he figured that it
Okay.
was because of her.
Yeah, but I
So-
wish you would just tell me the real reason you broke up because you were already talking to this girl while you were dating him. If it was financial, you can say that. Was it a financial
Not
situation?
at all. No, because she didn't want a relationship at first, and then all of a sudden she was like, "You want to be my girl, so you gotta break up with him."
Yeah, but why were you cheating on him?
I just didn't feel like, I don't know, like
Why did you become emotionally detached to this guy?
I never, like, I was dating him, and this is really bad. I was dating him because I was feeling lonely, and I actually like him, but I never like got to love him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
He was probably a rebound.
I was going through,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was going through something bad, and I just needed someone
Yeah,
to be
to latch
there,
on.
you
So,
know?
so think about what you just said. You were going through something, and instead of dealing with it alone, you said, "I'm gonna latch onto this guy until somebody that I really want to be with comes along," and that's essentially what happened.
I mean, I was really nice to him and all of that.
Yeah, but the fact is still the fact. You were still you still kind of used them.
I
if we're
want
being
to be but that's what you said there. Is women, a lot of women have no problem using guys.
No.
Like for any little thing, like for dinners, for whatever. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but it's like men are expendable to some of you women. Like you kind of
Do you think do you think what you did was a bad thing?
Of course,
Yeah.
I was being selfish. I'm always being selfish, and I'm sorry, but you know, it happened. you
Yeah,
know?
but here's the thing
Things
though. Let me
happen
tell you something,
sometimes.
Camilla. Right,
Mhm.
you get to go with your life,
Mhm.
living life, not facing any consequences for what you did.
Mhm.
That guy is probably really hurt right now.
I
Okay.
don't think he loved me like that. We were just dating for 2 months. We just met and we started dating. That was really fast. So
But
he
you-
never got feelings for me.
But I'm not talking love. You can still be hurt without loving someone, right?
Mhm.
What I'm saying is, like, in 2 months, you can start to get mentally infatuated with the idea of a future with someone, right?
Mhm.
It doesn't necessarily mean you're in love. It just means you're in love with the idea of being with this person long term,
Right.
right? And you essentially used them. Let's keep it real. And you moved on. However, he gets to stay and now think about all the time he invested. If he, put finances into the relationship,
He's living his best life right now.
and that's okay. But what I'm saying is, most guys go through this, ladies, where they get used and they're the rebound. They're the guys that are holding the place for the guy that the woman really wants to be with. And we kind of want to shed light on that, because women typically, I'm not saying women don't go through that. I'm pretty sure there's guys that use women as rebounds as well. But typically it's the guys that are getting used. The women typically don't get used. And even if I use you as a rebound, I'm still having to spend money on you. I got to take you out. Like you're still benefiting from being a rebound. Does that make sense? Like there's no way that you're going to be my rebound and you're paying for everything. And that's not how it works.
Right.
Shout out to the chat, man. Can you pull up David Jones's chat or
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, go ahead and pull it up, bro.
Ladies, if you work for a company that requires you to DM male clients and you are David Jones under a NDA contract, would you show your boyfriend the NDA contract to address his concerns about you contacting those men?
Anybody want to take this one?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Here
Yeah.
it is. Look
Okay.
at it. Read it. Show it. There it is. Go analyze it.
Okay.
And,
I gotta say, David, that's a little bit of a tough question for these ladies, man. Let's keep it short, bro. Like, you know, what's your body count or something like that? Just because, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if all the ladies got that question, even after it being read twice. So you would show the NDA contract to your boyfriend?
yeah. Just
Okay.
like look at it here. It's okay. So you
Okay.
have it. You have an actual like sense of like this is what's going on, and it's not just something that I'm making up.
Okay.
And you know, there's obviously, I guess you're getting paid for this whole situation. You have to DM these people back. So
Is there anyone else that would show it?
I would do the same thing.
You
I
would
was
do
gonna
it
say
too?
I agree, but
Okay.
if after I did that and like he still wasn't okay with it, well then we'll talk about other arrangements.
Yeah,
Like
Okay.
finding new employment.
Okay. Wow. You
I would agree with her.
wow.
100%.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
wow. Same thing with you?
Same.
Okay, so you guys would find new employment
Yeah.
if he wasn't happy?
Yeah.
I mean, if it made him that uncomfortable, because if he's uncomfortable, then I'm uncomfortable. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to you ladies. What about you? Same thing?
To be honest with you, I was not listening to the question.
Got you. Okay.
Sorry, it was too long and I didn't.
Hey, listen, man. Hey,
She's being honest.
pretty privileged, bro. Pretty privileged. Shout out to the chat, man. Okay, cool. Ladies, another question for you. What is the furthest that you're willing to travel for some sex? Anybody can take this one.
I travel. It's 3 hours on a plane, and driving would be 19 and a half hours.
God damn.
Jesus.
So you've already
bro.
done this. This
I
is
mean,
something
yeah,
you've done in the
this-
past.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I mean by this is daddy. You're too
Okay.
far away, man. What you
Okay.
mean? Oh no.
Okay. What's the furthest that everybody else has traveled? What about you?
No.
You've never traveled?
Me neither.
I wouldn't go like past 15 minutes to somebody.
Okay,
Whoa.
so
You come on, no,
Damn.
you've driven
Damn,
more than
girl.
15
No.
minutes.
No, if I'm not picked up or no.
Tell
Okay.
him, tell
so
him.
you're not
I'm
traveling
very,
at
like,
all?
no.
Okay.
For that, no.
Really? What about you? You traveling?
I traveled 18 hours once.
18 hours? Where'd you go?
Indiana.
Indiana. Okay. And where'd you go? 19 hours, right? Where'd you
I
go?
went to New York.
You went to New York? Okay. What about you?
For sex, right?
Yeah.
She went to
Oh,
Dubai.
No, I would not go anywhere at all. I'm good when I can get it here so easily. Why would I travel? Like
Okay.
he travels to me or she travels to me. I would travel only if it's for money.
So
Then yeah, I
Dubai,
would go.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
anywhere.
All right. So if a guy says,
Like-
"Hey, come to the UK, I'll pay you $5,000."
5. Mm-mm.
That's too.
Yeah.
She said that's
Whoa,
too
whoa,
little.
whoa! Is that too cheap for you?
Yeah.
Okay,
because
10
how
10K,
many
I'll
days
pay you-
are we talking about?
I'll pay
though?
you 10K. You come through
Yeah, I would.
the UK, and we're gonna have a good time. You coming
Yeah.
through?
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Of
Damn,
course.
she's
All right, cool.
expensive.
So you've never traveled, right?
For sex, no.
No. Okay. What about you, Hollywood? You ever traveled?
No, I've never traveled anywhere.
Never.
And I never, no.
Okay.
You look real
ladies,
uncomfortable with that
I'm gonna be
conversation.
honest. Yo, maybe we should have asked the guys first because I've traveled. I mean, of course, we're guys.
Yeah.
What about you? What's the longest you've traveled?
I mean, I've been to Chicago. That's the farthest I've been.
Okay.
But I would
from
not.
here, to
From here?
Chicago.
Yeah,
Wow.
Did you
Shout-
drive or did you fly?
fly.
Okay. Ladies, you guys are committed. I like it.
We're not that
Mhm.
thirsty. It's mostly guys who
Well,
travel.
they all
not
traveled, yeah.
girls.
Yeah, I'm
Wait, you're
traveling,
saying, you're saying you're not that
But
thirsty. They all traveled.
But we not like I feel like guys are the ones who travel more than girls. Like
Yeah.
they go see the girl, not the girl goes. See
Yeah,
the
but you
guy,
just said
know?
you'd come to me for 10K.
But not for sex.
I
mean-
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, hold on. So you
but
gonna finesse
that-
me?
That's not the
Rewind.
main reason, though.
So I'm gonna give you 10K and you're not you fucking? Wait, what?
That's- okay, but that could happen, obviously. But that's
It
not
will
the main
happen.
It
reason.
will
It
happen.
will happen.
But that's not the main reason, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Hold on,
hold
what,
on.
what,
No, that's
what,
the
what
main
other
reason.
reason would
Yeah,
I be paying you
yeah.
10K for you to come?
Right, but
I don't care about
it's not
being
free
around
sex.
you.
It's not free sex though. If it would be like, oh, because I like you and you're not paying me like 1 cent, then I wouldn't go.
If a
You know
man
what I'm
is
saying?
telling you he's giving you that big amount of money, you're getting fucked.
Yeah,
There is no
of
and if or
course.
buts about that
But
shit.
I'm saying
It doesn't matter if you
it's
like
'cause
the
it's
dude or not.
money. It's the money, though. You know, it's not because free sex. You know.
You see how guys get finessed? I see a lot of stories where guys will pay 10K and
Yeah.
the girl be like, we never, just what you said, and then
Yeah.
he's looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, we had a girl come on here and say that she scams guys.
Mm.
They'll
Very.
sell her,
Mm-hmm.
she'll block them
Oh shit!
and never talk to them again.
So
You're
Damn.
laughing. You've done that before?
I've spoken to a couple guys, and yeah, I've done that before.
Really?
Wait,
Like
you've
me
done
and
that
a couple
before?
friends.
Okay, here's my question to you. Here's my question to you, right? If you guys are doing this to men, first of all, that's fucked up.
And it is fucked.
Okay.
I agree.
But if
Yeah.
you guys are doing this to men, don't you guys ever worry that this guy could be psycho and maybe it says, I'm gonna find this girl?
Of course.
And we've had that.
Yeah.
You've had that?
But it hasn't gotten that far. You can't give information or anything out. It has to be very discreet, obviously.
Yeah,
You
but I
can't-
mean, let's be honest. Like a real, if someone's really that dedicated
if they're
to it,
yeah,
they can find a hacker, your IP
They
address.
can become obsessed.
Trust
yeah.
me,
They will start looking
it's-
at your videos and pictures up and down,
Yeah.
like analyzing every
You
little
can-
detail. Like,
you can go on YouTube and find out how to stalk someone, like if you really wanted to. Like
Yeah.
there's a whole game plan for this shit. So my thing is for you women. First of all, if you're getting money, guys aren't gonna send money for free.
No.
There's even if they're saying here's $500, go do your hair. Long term, this guy is saying I'm expecting something from this woman. Long term, right? He's playing the long game, and I love when women are like, when women have Cash App on their Instagram, accounts, and it says Cash App, and they get like $500, $1,000, and they think that it's just like, oh, this guy's just so nice. No, he's not. He's not just so nice. If you're getting money, he's expecting something in return.
Mhm.
And
Always.
if I'm paying you 10K to come see me at the UK, I'm expecting 10K worth of fucks.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? And I think it's crazy that.
Unless
and
you're
first of all, I
all-
appreciate the honesty, but I would, if I was a woman, I'd be terrified to scam a dude because, bro, these guys are crazy in today's.
Men are
Yeah.
scary.
And
yeah.
and ladies, I work at a strip club, so I understand the pay for play. We always pay for sex. Men, I've never been on a date with a girl that I did not want to have sex with. So regardless if we're paying a stripper or a prostitute, or we're taking you out on 3 dates, we're paying. So 10K is a lot up front to
Mhm.
give out for sex or just to meet you or whatever it might be. I mean, I know there's some, dumb simp trick dudes out there that'll pay you guys to go on dinner dates. I know some guys in Miami do that, but yeah, to take the money in Zelle and block them, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's
We
crazy.
didn't
But
take it
happens.
that far. It was different. I mean, it was more like she would sit there and kind of talk to them and entertain them in the sense.
Mhm.
And then I was kind of there giving her like tips on what to do or this and that, not get too much information.
Mhm.
It was just more like that. And
Yeah.
it wasn't like we would just block them right after.
Yeah.
She would entertain them enough where they weren't just only let on,
You want to know how fucked up the world is that men get played like that every day. And there was one guy who played women the same way,
Mhm.
and he went viral. They called him the Tinder Swindler on Netflix, right?
Mhm.
My man was doing his thing. Shout out to my boy out there.
Yes, sir.
And you see how if women get scammed, it's a big deal in society. But if a man gets scammed, it's like you're an idiot. How'd you get scammed? Right? And women are very convincing. Women are very good with their words. Women, bro, those voice memos on Instagram, those are dangerous. You know what I mean? Those are dangerous. And so I just think gentlemen should be a little bit careful out here with the type of women that they're. First of all, I think a woman's Instagram tells you pretty much everything you need to know about her. So I think that we should definitely be checking out Instagram, fellas.
Everything, no, just what they want you to know.
You know what? Yo, Curtis, can you do me a favor? Is your Instagram public or private?
It's public.
It's
yeah.
public?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor, bro. Can you pull up her Instagram real quick?
Oh my
A bunch of
god.
ass photos.
Because we just talked about how.
It's
Hold
gonna be her nalgas
You
out or
guys
her
do
tetas.
it.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Let's go, girl. Let's go.
If so, why? Peach.
Okay, shout out to my boy Peachy, man, for that super chat. Can you read that one, or you?
Yeah, I
need
can
some
read it.
time? Okay, go ahead and read it. And then we'll pull up her Instagram, bro, because I'm telling you, as a guy, your Instagram will tell me everything I need to know about you. Okay.
No.
Are you looking up her Instagram first? We can do that
Yeah,
first
I'm
if you
pulling
want.
Instagram up
Okay,
first
let's
and
pull up her
then-
Instagram, and then we'll do we'll do the chat, right?
Also, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, guys.
Please like, comment, subscribe.
Like the video, comment, man. It helps us out with the algorithm. It pushes us up, man. We appreciate you guys watching so much. We're gonna go to her Instagram real quick. Put it up on the screen real quick, bro.
I don't know anything bad.
Okay, so Cami Alfonso, shout out to you. All right,
girl,
so
This is Miami right here. Straight
Wow.
Miami, guys. Yep.
Nothing bad.
nothing bad. It's cool.
No.
Did she say nothing bad?
Yeah, it's cool.
Nah.
First of all, Cami, you're very photogenic. I'll give you that.
Mhm.
But what do you think your Instagram sends men as a message? Do you think it says I'm conservative, I'm a Christian, I'm a virgin, I want to fuck? What do you think it says to men? God damn, are you licking a?
Honestly,
Let me say something about that picture. Women don't understand how if you're on the internet licking anything, even
Yeah.
if it's a lollipop, that automatically triggers men to say, "I want to fuck this girl."
Blowjob. I think
blowjob,
That's
blowjob,
exactly what
blowjob.
I'm looking for because I get money from that on OnlyFans.
Okay.
So I'm trying to tease this man.
Okay, so you want to
So
tease these men?
thirsty,
Okay,
yeah.
So what do you mean by you have nothing bad on there?
For me, it's not bad. It's my hustle. You know what I'm saying? I work at home. You know, I don't need to go out to work, and I just take my pictures myself. It's really chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think that what you're doing now is gonna come back to haunt you in the future?
oh, and I forgot to say, I don't even manage my account, so I don't need to reply to this man. I got my I'm in an agency where they reply to everyone, like you know, in OnlyFans.
Gotcha. Okay,
So,
so essentially, men are paying money and they're not even talking to you.
yeah.
That's crazy.
But the thing is that I just make my content.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I get it. Listen, I respect the hustle.
Yeah.
Listen, if guys are
it's
out
the
there,
easiest.
yeah.
So like,
listen, I respect the hustle. If guys are out there willing to pay money to see you, cool. My thing is, I would be upset if I was a paying customer and I'm thinking I'm talking to you, and the whole time I'm talking to Luke.
I mean,
Yo.
no, it depends though. It depends. Like sometimes, yeah, sometimes I reply.
But majority
sometimes-
of the time, no.
But this
Yeah.
is this
If
is
the guy spends $1,000, you'll reply to him.
then
but,
of course,
but
But
like
yeah.
you gotta
$10, no.
Yeah, but you gotta think. I'm thinking I'm having a conversation with Camilla,
yeah.
and Luke is over here like, yes, daddy, and bro, that would mess me up.
this is why I'm gonna just say some unpopular shit. This is why I tell guys though, like, just go to a fucking strip club, bro. Like, if you're gonna, why would you sign up for OnlyFans? Just go get a bad Cuban at Booby Trap or wherever. Take her in the back for $150. Like, I just don't understand like the dumb, like, it's stupid.
150?
Whatever. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, some of the girls be like, you know, I don't want to get into that, but I'm just saying, like, why sign up for OnlyFans?
Shout out
Like,
to
I
Cuba.
don't understand the $5.99 thing. Like, get the real thing.
Okay.
If you're gonna do
Yeah.
it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird to me. I don't know, bro.
Sometimes you got a fantasy with a specific person that you know or you met in the past, and then it has to be her, and you just have that fantasy. And if you can't have her, at least you can watch her. And the good thing though is that I make customized videos for the clients,
Mhm.
so that is good. You
Gotcha.
know, like it's not like I made them before. So like if I have a request, like the agency texts me, oh, we have this client and I
Mhm.
gotta make this video.
Gotcha.
for
Okay. So
him,"
you're
and they're
basically
like,
on call.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
really
but
good.
again, I personally would never pay for anything like that. I don't think men should be paying for stuff like that, but it just goes to show you that in society men are desperate. If
They
men
are. I
men
know
were
they
not
are.
desperate, you wouldn't be living a
And surprisingly, I got a lot of girls. Like
Okay.
a lot.
okay.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah, the thing about OnlyFans
Like, I
is
didn't
also
know.
the freaky thing about OnlyFans is your uncle could be subscribed to you and you wouldn't even know. Right?
So- yes.
I'm being honest.
Sure.
Like your stepdad could be subscribed to you and you're sending him customs.
I'm pretty sure my cousins are there.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know why? Because they text me a lot of times, like, and I'm like, okay, you
Yeah.
remember I'm your cousin,
Yeah, that's
but
super
they
weird.
don't live here. I don't see them.
They
like
text you
that.
what?
They don't live here, and I haven't seen them like in years, but they're still my cousins, you know.
Yeah,
and
but
they
what do they text you?
oh, like, hi, you fine, this and that.
You're
like,
fine.
yeah, I
Okay.
swear,
What-
and I'm pretty sure they're subscribed. Like, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
weird. I
Uh
know some people that they sleep with their cousins.
okay. Anybody
That's
else here have
weird.
OnlyFans? Nobody
No.
else. Anybody considering it? Nobody?
Anybody have one and then can't?
She's
and then,
very convincing.
Jesse, you have one?
Said-
Okay. Shout out to
Ah.
you for being honest. Okay.
You said she's very convincing.
She's very convincing.
Yeah.
Do you
But
think,
no, no.
Camilla? Do you think OnlyFans is good for society?
Society.
Yeah.
For
'Cause, I
me,
mean,
it is. That's all that matters. I don't know.
I mean, if you had a daughter, would you want her to do OnlyFans?
Would I let her?
Would you want her to do OnlyFans?
I mean, if she's 18 plus, she can do whatever she wants.
But would you want her to do that?
If it's temporary, yeah, of course. It's a temporary hustle, and then it's not something that she's planning to do for years. It's like, oh, mom, I'm trying to get my life together, you know.
No.
Camilla, hold on. Here's the thing. Camilla, let me.
I don't want her, but I accept it.
Camilla, so I have a daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the problem with what you're saying is that it's not temporary. Your content is out there leaked on Reddit,
Yeah.
Twitter. Someone screen recorded on their phone. You think you sent that message to them, but they have it recorded on their phone. And actually, this can segue right into the next topic that we're talking about, which is the Logan Paul topic. If you can go ahead and get ready to pull that up, Curtis.
Yep.
Essentially, what women don't understand is that when you make these decisions, you think you're only living life for right now. And then later on down the line, when you start to take a man seriously, it pops his head out of nowhere and it just hits you like a bus. So right now, you guys can look at the screen. We have a picture here. So this right here is Logan Paul. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with who he is, right?
Yeah.
He has a brother named what's his
Jake
brother's
Paul.
name? Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
Okay. These guys are pretty big YouTubers. I think they're podcasters now. This is a picture of him proposing to a woman. Okay. Her name is Nina Agdal or some shit like that. Okay. You got a slide right there?
Yep.
Let's get to the slide. So right here is a picture of her with another celebrity. This is the guy from that Titanic. I forgot his name.
Leonardo
DiCaprio. Okay. Keep going. That's Jamie Foxx. Okay. Keep going. That's LeBron James. Keep going. Ja Rule and Nick Cannon. Okay. Keep going. I'm not even gonna pretend to know who this is. But they're definitely celebrities. Okay. Keep going. Another celebrity right there. You see she's being very friendly. They're just saying hi to each other. Keep going. That's definitely very, very friendly. All these different celebrities right here. Keep going. Damn, look at the one on the right, the top bottom. God damn, bro, that shit looks like
Jesus.
Okay, so essentially right here, we have a video that I want you guys to watch, and it's about this girl. My man's gonna full screen this real quick, and then you guys can tell me what you think after he plays it. Okay.
You not having sex with me for the duration of time that you did was very important.
You thought something was wrong with me.
I'll be honest, I thought I did.
You talked to Mike about it.
I said this girl's perfect as far as I can tell.
So this is what I mean by predatory women, because some people might say maybe that's a bit extreme, but this chick had sex with all of these guys, and I know some are just pictures, so I don't know, but she sleeps with all of these dudes for a decade, and then is making the guy that is going to marry her.
Fair use.
Okay, ladies, real quick. You saw the pictures of her with all these men, and these aren't regular men. These are celebrities. Okay. Now she's having sex with these guys for a whole decade. Anyone? How much is a decade? How many years is a decade? 10? Okay. Shout out to you. So she's having sex with all.
I'm stupid.
No. I'm just catching it. Sometimes you guys don't listen, so I'm making sure you guys are listening.
Okay.
So she's having sex with all these guys for 10 years, 10 plus years, right? She gets to a situation now where she's older, right? And women like to say, my past is my past. Take me as I am. My past doesn't matter. I'm a good woman right now. The problem with that is that she's already slept with half the industry. And now the guy that she's marrying, which I would personally never marry this woman, she makes him wait to have sex. So she's having sex with all these people who she's not going to marry, but then gets into a relationship and says, you thought something was wrong with me because I made you wait. Bro, if I knew that 57 guys had sex with you, I'm not waiting. Matter of fact, as soon as I meet you, I'm trying you, because what's the wait? You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that? You were gonna say something.
I mean, there's a few things. I mean,
please help me understand as a man why I should wait for my fiance to have sex with me
shouldn't wait.
when she's already had sex with all these guys who, by the way, aren't going to marry her.
In that case scenario, I mean, I don't think you should wait. If it was you or Logan, I don't think they should wait at all. I mean, she's had sex with multiple guys. Why would it be such a big deal? Unless the first day he's already saying, oh, marry me, then I would test him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would test him.
Okay.
I would be like, oh, you're not going to have sex with me until you actually marry me.
Okay. Do you think that it's smart on his part to date or propose to a woman that's been through so many people?
I don't think it's wrong. I mean, just like guys guys have a bunch of bodies and it's not really a big deal, but then girls have a bunch of bodies and it seems like, oh, whoa, she has too much experience.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it comes to guys, it's not a big deal that you guys have too much experience.
Okay. So here's the thing, though. Here's the problem with that, is that he probably has more bodies than she does. But the person we're talking about right now, the person who's embarrassed, is him.
Mm-hmm.
His reputation looks bad.
Yeah.
He looks bad. His image is tarnished. People are dragging him online. She's the one that had the sex, but people are dragging him because he, in their opinion, he's making a bad choice.
By choosing her.
By choosing her to get married to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what
and
you're
this
trying
is
to say.
why I love when women come on this show and say, my body count doesn't matter. It was just a phase. You know, it doesn't matter that I fucked these many guys. I love you. But it's like, you're embarrassing me.
Then why are you talking to me? Leave me.
I think it's different when
Like,
you're a celebrity.
So here's the problem,
course,
right?
yeah.
Let's say I met you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know anything about you. You didn't know anything about me.
I mean, if it's
Let me
celebrity,
finish.
of course.
Let me finish. So I didn't know anything about you. You didn't know anything about me.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a okay? Shout out to you for becoming a member. JT, he's been a member for 4 months, man. Shout out to you, man. We'll get to that in a second. So real quick, we just met. We don't know anything about each other, but I fall in love with you, right? We get to know each other. We're courting. I want to be with you. I start asking you the questions that matter. So what's your body count, right? It's embarrassing to me that I have to lose you as a potential partner for life because of the decisions you made in your past. Does that make sense? I didn't have anything to do with you going out there having sex with all these guys. You did that on your own. And now I have to lose you because of the decisions you made. And you sit here and say, well, then don't date me then. You cost yourself a good opportunity right there. And women don't understand that.
Yeah, but if you if they love each other, the past doesn't matter. Okay, for me, in my opinion, like the past, like it already happened. We're living the present. If I love you, you love me, we can have a good future. Like, if we were not dating, I hadn't met you yet. So why does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, it already happened.
So we meet, right? And you and you find out that I used to have sex with men, right? And I used to date men. Right? Are you still gonna have the same opinion and say that my past doesn't matter?
If I love you, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't care.
Okay. So the fact that I slept with men doesn't bother you at all.
That's cat.
Trust me.
So why do you think a guy should be able to fuck her first night?
Her, the celebrity?
Yeah. Because the past matters.
Not the first night, but if she don't want to, I mean, he gotta respect that,
No. What I'm saying is, she is an embarrassment to him because of her reputation. Her reputation is now his reputation, and you ladies don't understand that.
I mean, like, we all go through phases.
No. It doesn't matter about phases. I can tell you that I went through a phase where I murdered 6 people.
No,
right?
We're not talking about.
But listen, I murdered 6 people, but in court I got an OJ and I was found innocent. My past doesn't matter, correct?
It's a little too much.
It's a little too much, but that's how men see it. That's how grave men see that. When you have shout out to the super chatters, man.
Yeah, we got a bunch of members.
We'll get
to you guys in a
shout
second,
out shout out to you for donating memberships.
Shout out to you guys for donating memberships, man. We appreciate you guys so much, man.
Appreciate
Thank you so much,
thank you.
Shout out to
DM's
you
been
guys.
a solid supporter ever since he came in.
Yeah, and we'll get to you guys in a second, man, with the super chats. But do you understand what I'm saying, ladies? Your past matters, and I understand that you guys are sitting here quiet. Maybe you guys don't want to hear this, but I promise you, your past matters. I've been with girls before that I left because of their past, because they lied about their past. Shout out to all the memberships being donated, man. We appreciate you. Let's get to the chats real quick, bro.
Okay, yeah, we got Lord Peachy. says, do you guys fear the dating market for your kids' generation? If so, why?
Okay, ladies, do you fear the dating generation, the dating market for your kids?
Yes.
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 Okay.
I was like,
okay.
Everybody said yes at the same
I
time.
didn't say
Okay.
yes.
Wait, hold on. What did you?
Oh.
You didn't answer. What did
All
you?
right, I'm
answer?
still on the Logan Paul thing. Wait,
Okay.
can I answer to you about something? I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like Logan Paul is a bad example just because, like, you're saying that he's getting dragged because he's embarrassed by her or whatever. People think that because he's with her, it's embarrassing, but it's like he's not really the best example of a person that she also shouldn't be embarrassed by. Like, doesn't he have already like a really negative reputation or something?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they're kind of equal. I mean, I know it's not the same concept, but he still was doing things that were like
That
pretty bad
damaged
too.
his.
Okay,
Exactly.
let me answer to that respectfully. Okay, if let's say let's say this is my podcast, right? And I do something stupid, which, by the way, I went viral a few months ago for, I don't know if it was stupid, but I went viral, and you can say it was embarrassing, right? There's a difference between me embarrassing myself and my girl embarrassing me. I can live with me embarrassing myself. I can live with that. I can say, you know what? I'm going to reevaluate myself. I did this wrong. I can improve on this. Now, if my girl embarrasses me, that's something that you just can't come back from.
But you don't think you can embarrass her?
Well, of course. I think a guy can also embarrass a girl, but I don't think it's to the same extent. I don't think that women really care that a guy did something and now everyone's just, no one cares because no one holds women to that standard. You're talking about a guy's status, right? If you embarrass me, if you're my girlfriend and you embarrass, my status goes down. You know, there's men that won't even want to do business with me because they're saying, if he can't control his woman, how am I going to do business with him? This guy must be weak, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of women embarrass men without men having anything to do with it.
Yeah, ladies, you're an extension of your man. So if you go out and you're acting crazy, I've seen girls out arguing with their guy. I'm like, yo, he don't got control of that relationship.
100%.
Men can see I can catch a woman real quick. Like, yo, he don't got a hold of her. She's talking to different dudes. She's just too friendly with, everybody around her. I know women are naturally friendly. Women are supposed to be social butterflies, but she's like too much.
No, that's cap. Women are only friendly around weak men, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, if she's doing that, you don't have control of the
women are only friendly around weak men. If that guy is a strong guy, she knows not to play those games, bro. Real quick, I want to get to the last slide real quick. You can pull that one up. The one where Dylan is threatening to expose her. So this is another part of what you guys don't understand when I say that your past matters, is the fact that this guy right here, Dylan, is threatening to expose pictures of this girl right here, right? He's literally saying, so let's say right now me and him get into a fight. I have a past with his girlfriend. That's another way that he can get embarrassed. And this is what women don't understand. When you guys are sleeping with men out here, this is one thing I learned when I moved down here to Miami. Miami is small as fuck. Miami is small as fuck. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, right? So you fuck with this dude 3 years ago. It just so happens that one of my boys is really close with him. And that is embarrassing to me. The fact that me and this guy may have a confrontation because he may say something slick about you. Right? This is why men value chastity so much. And we want women that are virgins or women that don't have high body counts. Because I don't want to go out and have to fight over you. I don't want to go out and have someone make fun that they slept with you, and now I look like a fool. Does that make sense?
And ladies, what we have sex with is different than what we keep. So a lot of women will say to that, well, those aren't the girls that you have sex with. Yeah, the girls that we have sex with, they're literally disposable to us. So the girl that's actually my main girl, the girl that I actually love, that's the girl that's near and dear to my heart. These other hoes, I don't care about them.
Yeah.
So don't be a hoe. Don't try to be like the hoe. I know a lot of women. Let me ask the ladies a quick question. Would you rather be, well, this is a bad question for you ladies, but would you rather be the main chick or the side chick? And this was on a podcast, and all the girls, or most of them, said, I'd rather be the side chick because it's easier. And I was like, damn, we live in a time where women really think being the side chick is better.
Yeah.
So I'm sure all of you have boyfriends, so you're not going to say it, but a lot of women think that way, ladies.
Yeah.
They really do.
Real quick, man, I want to get to the super chats and then we'll get back to the ladies. Let's pull up the super chats that hit the threshold. Go ahead, bro.
We got Lord Peachy. He dropped one earlier. Says, shout out to my girls, Hollywood, Jesse, and Liz.
Shout out to Lord Peachy, man.
And we also got Captain K-Man. Ladies, who is destroying society, men or women?
Make sure you hit the ones with the threshold, bro. And shout out to JT too. We'll answer captains real quick, but make sure we get to the threshold, bro, so we're not reading all of them real quick. Ladies, who is destroying society, men or women? You guys can all answer. Who's destroying it?
Women.
Women. Everybody saying that?
Mm-mm.
What about you, Camilla? Who's destroying it? Into the mic, please. Into the mic.
I don't think society is being destroyed, actually.
You would say that. Okay. Shout out to you.
We're good.
What about you? Because you shook your face over there a little bit.
I mean, she said she wanted to do OnlyFans.
No.
You
I
said you
didn't
got
say-
interested. You said you were
I didn't say that. I
interested.
said she was convincing. I didn't
Okay,
say.
so you're interested.
No, that's not what I said. No.
Nah.
No, I wouldn't do OnlyFans. I just think that the things that she's saying, she says it very confidently.
Okay.
So it's like nice to see. But no, I would never. I don't think I would ever do OnlyFans.
Is there a
I
reason for
don't-
that?
Hold on, bro. Hold
I'm
on. Answer
very-
the question. Who's destroying, men or women?
Both. Because it depends what you're talking about. Like I don't think women are solely destroying the entire society. It's really like on.
We're just enticing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. It's not just women. There's a lot of things that men also do that harmfully impact like society.
Okay.
so-
How about you give me an example of what men do?
Maybe like toxic masculinity, like kind of like making men, have these negative like ideas of what it means to be a man. I think that that's something that can really harm boys and little kids, especially.
Give me an example of that.
Of toxic masculinity.
Yes.
Like telling a boy that he shouldn't cry.
I think that's great advice.
Ever?
Wait, why is that toxic?
Like never.
Give me
you
an,
think a little boy
okay. How
shouldn't
about,
be allowed to
how
cry
about this?
ever?
We'll get to that one because I
That's
actually have a son,
crazy.
right? So
Hmm.
what about another one? Give me another example. You should have a lot because you sound like you're very passionate about it.
Well, no, I just think that it's just for an example, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but in general, I don't think that there's any reason why we should be telling anybody how to act or how to behave or how to feel, right? So I think that men have this like feeling where they have to tell everybody exactly what they need, like what they need to do or how they need to do it. When whether men or women, like for example, she does OnlyFans, right? And it's kind of like people probably tell you a lot, like, oh, you're not valuable or you're not this or that, and it's ugly. And it's especially men who probably say that because you should be this or you should be that. And
Okay, I asked you to give me 2 examples of toxic masculinity, and you couldn't give me 2.
well,
You gave
I
me
mean,
one, and it wasn't even a good one.
I think it's a good one, but
Okay, have you ever been a man?
no.
Okay,
There's a
I'm-
lot of examples. Like
Yeah.
girls are the ones that cook and clean, and for the guy. And now I'm not gonna cook or clean because I'm a guy.
Mhm.
That's toxic.
Yeah.
Or another
masculinity.
example is like you cannot fail. Like you have no opportunities to fail, or you shouldn't fail, or you should do everything up to your ability to not fail. And whether I think it's about the way that you word it, because there are men who will say like you need to do everything in your position to not fail, and that's great advice in a way. But at the same time, it's kind of like you should also be given the opportunities to learn. I think that it's about how you present the information that you're giving to somebody else, especially like people who are giving advice who don't even take that same advice.
Okay.
That's just how I
Well,
feel.
so when we say you shouldn't accept failure, what we mean is you shouldn't accept it and be okay with it,
Mhm.
right? Like you're gonna fail at anything you do. Obviously, when you're starting out, anything you're gonna fail. You're a podcast, learning a piano, starting a new job. You're gonna fail,
Mhm.
right? But don't accept that. That's what we push upon men. Men don't just get comfortable with failure like that. We don't do that, or at least we try not to. Damn, another super chat from Laura
Feminists say
Peachy.
that the problems in the world are caused by toxic masculinity, but it's always existed. So why has the decline happened in recent times? Peach.
Okay, so feminists say that problems in the world are caused by toxic masculinity, but it's always existed. So why has the decline happened in recent times?
Basically, what he's saying is what you listed, Camila, and what you listed, Candela. It's just the same thing that's been going on for the ages, 100 years back. Everything you listed, that's what men's
Thousands.
gender roles were.
Yeah.
So why is it now that the decline is so quick?
I don't know what you mean by decline, but I think that I think you're seeing that it's more apparent because more people talk about it and more people are like more
Noticing it.
inclined
Yeah.
to speak about it. Where back then, like it was shut up,
And
go
Camilla,
cook
can
something,
we
go clean
collab on
something,
her
and
to
that was
make your
it. There was
cousins
no
really mad?
conversation.
Hold on, give me a
Sweet
sec.
Home, Alabama.
Can you go ahead and put that one up for me, please?
Yep.
He said, "Can you read it, bro? Go ahead and
Yeah.
read it, bro."
Camilla, can we collab on your OnlyFans to make your cousins really mad? Hashtag Sweet Home Alabama.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't do any collabs.
Into the mic, please.
If you're not a girl, I don't do any collabs with men.
What if he identifies as a girl?
I would have to see
I need you to
your
speak into the mic.
IG page,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, you have to fly out here
Okay.
because I'm not.
No, he's in Miami though.
Oh,
But he identifies as a woman. You cool with that?
Oh no.
No? You're not cool with
I'm
that?
good. I'm good.
You
It
good
has
with
to
that?
be a girl with a vagina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to what Peachy was saying. Throughout ages of time, men have always been masculine. In today's age, it's toxic to be masculine, right? But like my boy here has been in the military. In the military, actually, shout out to Russia. If I'm not mistaken, this was Russia. In Russia, they have like little kids. Like I'm talking about little boys. It might be China, Russia, one of those countries where they teach little boys that if there's a grenade, one of you just jumps on top of it.
I think
Right?
that's Russia.
Right?
I think that's
You,
Russia.
you have all these kids, you throw a grenade on them, and one of them is like, I'm taking this for everybody, right? That's toxic masculinity right there, right? Isn't that toxic right there? The fact that a guy, one person, one kid, one boy is willing to say, I will fucking get on this fucking grenade, shield it, so that when it explodes, I get destroyed, but everybody else can survive.
Yeah.
That's bad?
That's really bad.
Okay, I need you to speak into the mic, especially if you're saying something like that.
That's bad.
How is that bad?
Because why would they make him do that? to
So
start
everyone
with?
else should die. He shouldn't sacrifice himself so the majority can live.
It makes no sense. I mean,
It makes
why-
absolute sense because if someone
if-
comes in here right now with
If
guns,
he want to do it, okay. But if somebody is making him do it and he doesn't really want to do it, then
Okay.
that's bad.
Okay, here's the difference
You
between men
know?
and women, right? You guys get to live life based off how you feel. Men have to live life based off what we need to do, right? If a gunman comes in here right now, I'm more than happy to get in his way and take all the bullets so that he runs out of bullets and you guys can live. And most men are happy to do that. And we don't even know you guys, but it's just something in us that says, as a man, it is my duty to protect, even if it means I have to sacrifice myself.
Mhm.
And that's toxic masculinity right there, which is what women are saying is bad.
Ladies, have you
I
ever,
think
ladies,
that's not
hold
the
on,
same.
ladies, have
It
you
is
ever
the same.
seen?
I
Have
feel
you
like
ever
you
seen?
chose that though.
Yeah.
If you chose to get up and save us, that's fantastic. But I would never tell you that you need to get up and save
No,
us.
Yeah.
but hold on.
you
But
know?
see, that's the problem. I do need to do that.
No, you
do
don't.
listen.
You don't.
I do need to do that, and I can't speak
I
for them.
appreciate that though. That's very kind.
You can't sit here and tell me what I need to do.
Mm.
I would do the same thing for my girlfriend. I would do it for my kids. I would do it for anybody. I would do it for now. I have had people hit me up in DMs and say, "You're stupid. You're dying for these hoes," and I'm telling you, listen, I don't care. I'll die for these hoes. It's something about me that, as a man, if I can control the fact that someone else can live, rather than all of us dying, I'm more than happy to sacrifice myself. And most men are willing to sacrifice themselves.
And that's
Like-
great.
like
That's
The,
beautiful.
the guys that you're
Yeah.
charging $20 to talk to Luke, they're more than happy to sacrifice themselves for you.
Okay, but I appreciate it. I'm not saying it's but at the same time, it's not like an obligation. You feel me? Like
It is
it's
an
not
obligation,
like
though.
you
Let me
have
tell you.
to
Let me
do
tell
it,
you what
like,
happens when it doesn't become an obligation. Then men become weak, right? And then all of a sudden, women are like, "Well, where's all the real men?" Well, you don't want men to be real men. You want men to decide when they have to do what they have to do, and that's not how the world should work. A man should always do what he's supposed to do. That's the difference between us, right? You guys get to do what you want based off how you feel.
Yeah. Ladies, it's in our nature, man. Have y'all ever seen the Discovery Channel where like all the ants are fucking doing all this crazy shit, grabbing leaves, making like a fort, dying off, getting killed? It's just like that. It's in the worker ants, the male ants' nature to save the female ant that's kicking out the babies. As guys, we just in our brain, it's like we don't have a choice but to save the situation. And if you guys don't want us to do that, like he said, there'll be a bunch of weak dudes. And y'all aren't gonna like it. You're gonna be like, yo, fuck these dudes. They ain't getting no pussy. They ain't doing it. It's you need guys that are gonna be masculine. When the fire comes, you want firefighters coming. You want guys kicking in the door with the fucking thing on spraying the water. Like you don't want no little pussy dude coming in trying to lift you up and shit. You want a real dude to come in and save the day.
When someone invades countries, you notice Ukraine. When someone invaded that country, they wanted the men to protect. They wanted the men to fight. All the women ran.
Yep, it came
Right.
to Miami.
All
In the
the
clubs now.
all the
We got
women that
Nauticals
all the
Miami,
women
yeah.
that were saying feminist equality and men are toxic. When it came down to war, it was like, wait, hold up. Hold up.
I think it's
Let me go to
also 'cause-
Miami while you
Mhm.
stay here and get bombed by Russia.
And that's
Right.
That's facts. There's a lot of Ukrainians here now.
A
I
lot.
mean, a lot of them here, ladies. A
Yeah.
lot. That's
I mean, and
speaking truth.
And if you don't believe us, look at the animal kingdom. The worker bees will gladly sacrifice themselves for the queen bee.
Always.
Right? Look at the lion. The lion will literally 3 lions can come into his pride. And it could be one lion, and he will fight those 3 lions, even if it means he's gonna die. And he knows he's gonna die. But there's something about that lion that says, I still have to get up and fight these lions to death. It's just the way that it's always been.
No, yeah, but I think it's because physically, like, men are stronger also, you know, like biologically or whatever. It's because, like, men are stronger. Like, even if we want to fight, we're not as strong as men, you know. So it should
It's
be
also
a man's
because-
job.
And I think that answers.
Yeah.
I think that answers Peachy's question that he asked us. Like, why is it the decline now? Because masculinity, I mean, used to be worshipped for men, right? Now you got men wanting to be feminine and women, like your girlfriend, wanting to be masculine. And then it's just like you just said, men are stronger than women. So even your masculine girlfriend is gonna go hit the decks when someone comes in blazing guns. Like,
yeah,
you said it earlier. Shout out to JT. We'll get to that in a second. You said it earlier. If you're watching Netflix with your girlfriend and a guy comes in with a gun, your girlfriend's gonna have to go fight, and your girlfriend's gonna get her ass whipped.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, she
I got
is.
a gun anyway, so I can fix it.
I love how women make it seem like it's okay. I have a gun, and you know, like the problem solved. It's not that easy. It's not
yeah,
that easy.
I know, but what matters to me is at least, like, you know, she is willing to do it. You know, she's told me before, like, if anything happens, like, ever, I'll fight.
But isn't that toxic?
Huh?
Hold on. Toxic that she wants to do that for you.
That's not toxic.
Is it, you said it's toxic, but you said it's toxic for the kid to hop on the grenade and save everyone.
But
So it's
she's-
toxic for her to go save you.
She's protecting me, and I would do
The
it.
guys are
too.
protecting everyone else.
I would do it.
You know what
where's
that
the
proves?
logic?
You know what that proves? That even in the female to female dynamic, one of you guys is still trying to be masculine. Like, it just literally proves that you always need the masculine energy around. You're dating a
We're
woman.
flexible.
Listen, it's not about being flexible. You're dating a woman, and even in a scenario where you guys have discussed that if something happens, you're gonna step up and take the masculine role. It just goes to show you that men are always needed. Women can sit here all day and say that men are trash and we don't need men and we can survive without them and blah blah blah. But in reality, you will always need men.
I don't need men. I just need a masculine energy, but
You
not
say
a
you don't
man.
need men, but your OnlyFans is being paid by mostly men.
There's
Your
girls,
income,
a lot of
your
girls too.
income is mostly men. I guarantee you.
Yeah, like, it could be, but you know, there's a lot of
No,
girls.
it could not be. It is. Most of your audience are
Mhm.
men.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like there's
Finally, she fucking agrees to it.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah,
it's not rocket
Yeah,
science.
but if you didn't have that, you would have to resort to something else. Essentially,
Yeah,
because like she said, like she's doing that as a hustle. It's not like the only thing she
That's
can
not
do.
my main income
She could do
anyways.
other
So
things.
what's your
And if
main
she didn't
income?
have a man, she would do something else.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. But
but
women,
she has a girlfriend, so
Exactly. Hold
isn't
on.
that the
Ladies,
same
can
thing?
self-defense class truly replace men as protectors?
Shout out to the super chatters, man. Do me a favor,
Yes, yes,
and I like that. I like that question, by the way, Liz. But I really want to get to the super chatters, man, because they've been waiting. Go ahead and touch on them real quick. Mic on, brother.
Yep, we got JT. He's one of the 4 members for 4 months. I won't say who, but there's someone in the panel that if she didn't have a boyfriend, I would have been put a ring on her finger. It would have been an unfiltered wedding with Eric as the marriage officiant, Jules as the DJ, and Camilla as the cousin lover.
Okay, shout out to JT for that.
And then we got,
Keep going, bro.
We got David Jones. Ladies, can self-defense class truly replace men as protectors?
Okay, how about this? Can anybody answer that one?
No,
No. Okay, why not?
cause I'm still gonna get fucked up by a dude, regardless
Okay.
of anything. Like,
You know what? I'm so glad that you said that. So the women that take yoga and taekwondo and karate, you can learn all that shit. But if a guy punches you in the face, you ain't doing shit.
oh,
Okay, that force from a guy's trust me,
that shit coming
that shit,
real hard.
that shit hurts,
Yeah.
bro. You will forget your whole taekwondo techniques. You'll forget real quick. Okay.
We got one more
Go ahead,
that
bro.
came through Streamlabs from Jay. Shout out to Hollywood. I mentioned her in my member chat, but it's all good. At the JT, girls, Who do you think has the most bodies?
Okay. Make sure you put them up when you read them, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that one real quick. Ladies, in off the panel right here, who do you think has the most bodies? We'll start off with you.
Probably Camilla.
Do me a favor, speak into the mic.
Camilla.
Camilla, you think Camilla has? Okay. What about you, Hollywood? Who do you think has the most bodies?
Damn, Camilla, I'm sorry.
Okay,
It's
don't be sorry.
okay.
Hey, listen, let's keep it G. Okay. What about you? Who do you think has the most
But
bodies?
it has to be girls or
No, we'll
everyone?
get to the guys. We'll get to the guys.
Oh, okay.
So right now we're just doing ladies.
Okay. I think me.
You think you? Okay. Shout out to you, Camilla, for being
Camilla.
Okay. So you think Camilla as well? Okay. What about you?
Camilla.
Camilla. Okay. What
We're
about
in
you?
agreement.
Camilla.
Camilla for the
Okay. Cool.
win.
Wow, that's amazing. What about you? Who do you think has the biggest body count?
Camilla.
Camilla. Okay. What about you?
Camilla. of
Camilla.
course.
Okay. Cool. Everybody has voted Camilla. Shout out.
What
I
about
think,
you?
I think the chat thinks Camilla as well. Chat, let me know who you guys think has the biggest body count on the panel. I also choose Camilla. I think Camilla is very gifted,
No.
if you know what I mean.
Real.
Yeah, no, shout out to you. Okay, ladies, which one of us do you think has the biggest body count? We'll start off with you. Which one of us do you think has the biggest body count? Please speak into the mic. Go ahead.
I don't know. Because you're quiet, but girls like that. And but you're loud and girls like that.
I'm
too,
loud.
so. You're loud. Like you're more outspoken.
Okay.
Maybe no, you work at a strip club, you.
Okay, so him. Okay,
Yeah.
what about you?
You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no kids.
Mhm.
And you do.
Okay.
It's you.
So me? Okay,
Is
what
that what
about
you're
you?
basing it off of?
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it's Eric.
You think it's me? Okay. What about you?
I think I don't know because I haven't heard him, so I don't know anything about him.
Okay.
So, but so far, I think him.
You think him? Okay, what about you?
I think Steve too.
Steve? Okay, what about
I
you?
think you.
You think me? Okay, cool. Real quick, what's your body count?
70.
70? What's your body count?
Like 30s.
Okay, 30s?
Yeah, I'll say 36.
36. I'm 45. So
Damn.
he has a
Damn,
big
Steve.
body count.
That's what
good.
I-
It's
Real
good.
quick, ladies, in unison, does body count matter? Yes or no?
Yes.
No. Yes.
No? Who said no? Raise your hand. No? What about you?
I said yes.
Okay. So
I would say yeah.
anybody, any other no's?
No,
I
I
said
don't
yes.
think it matters.
You don't think it matters? What's your body count?
I don't know.
You don't-
Like I haven't. You think I read it down on my
No,
notes?
just give me a ballpark. Give me a ballpark. Like
I don't know.
based off what you think.
Guesstimate. Like 30s, 40s?
No,
Way
No,
higher?
it's definitely
100?
higher, yeah.
it's actually not bad. To be honest,
So like in the hundreds?
it's actually like what girls and guys or just guys?
No, just guys. We don't count girls. Yeah. What's your
Okay,
body
guys.
count?
Oh my god, I'm not supposed to say that.
Now go
here.
ahead. Make sure you speak into the mic, please. Go ahead.
Nah, I think that's a little too personal.
That's
but
too
it's,
personal.
Oh, so
it's
it matters.
less than
So it
20.
matters.
Well, we literally just said all of our body counts.
But it's less than 20, definitely.
It's less than 20.
Yeah.
Okay. You said it doesn't matter though. So if
Doesn't
if
matter.
so, like I really think a male body count does not matter. So therefore, I will proudly say what my body count is. You're saying that your body count doesn't matter, so you're not willing
Yeah.
to tell us what your body count is.
Yeah,
That's a
but-
little bit
but
of
at
a
the same
contradiction
time,
right
it's
there.
a little personal. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, but
it's not like it.
We
it
didn't say if it
matters.
was personal or not. We said does it matter?
It for me.
and you
it
said no.
doesn't, but it's like something a little personal. You know,
Okay, my body count is personal to me as well, but I still said it.
it's like if you ask me, "Oh, do you have hairs down there?" I don't. It doesn't matter, but it's personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you.
It does matter.
Come on,
It
bro.
does matter. For me, it matters. Because
It's only private
That's
if
a
you
good
think
one.
society's not going to approve of it.
right. Okay. How about you? You also said body count doesn't matter. So what's your body count?
3.
3. Okay, cool. See how
believe that.
the people, you know, it's amazing when women say body count doesn't matter and we ask them their body count and they don't want to tell us. I've never had a virgin come on this show and be ashamed to tell me her body count. Every virgin that has come on this show, when we say what's your body count, I'm a virgin. So quick, so
When I was a
concise.
virgin, I didn't tell anybody I was a virgin.
Okay, but
and it was because there was guys who felt like that was weird or not okay. Yeah.
okay.
Like, you know, there's a lot of guys, like maybe not you, but there's like gentlemen who will like say that a unexperienced person is like lesser than.
Okay, I have heard that. I would say,
But I think
the
that guy
opposite.
only wants to fuck you.
Yeah,
then.
I would say that. Yeah, some listen, some guys will shame virgins to try to get them out of that.
Right.
It's like reverse psychology.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but also what'll happen, ladies, is he doesn't want to be the one to take your virginity. He kind of has this thing like I don't want to have that rest on my conscience that
Yeah.
I was the
That was
first
me.
one to
Yeah.
have sex with her.
That was me.
So that's what happened.
that was me. I had chances to do that with girls, and I
Yeah.
was like, yo, listen, I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
I don't want to be that guy that you remember for that. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Mhm.
I'll pass. But again, you see how she says her body count doesn't matter, and she said it. You said your body count doesn't matter, and clearly it does. That's just the point that I'm trying to
It's
prove right
just
there.
different, you know. Like there's people that want to say it, there's people that don't, but it's not
But then all you have to
anything.
say is my body count does matter, because then I would understand why you wouldn't want to answer. Does that
I
matter?
just think that's not a question you ask someone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's not because it's bad. Just because why would you care? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it's
Why do you think men would care about your body count? Genuinely.
because oh my God, men are super toxic and like toxic masculinity or whatever. So they think that because of the girl's past, that affects them the way they see the girl.
You gotta stop using that term.
Which is really bad, just messed up, in my opinion. But that's what it is.
You keep saying toxic masculinity. You said it too, but like people are toxic.
it's a
It's either you're
fact.
toxic
It's a
or you're
fact.
not toxic. It's not you're toxic in masculinity or you're toxic feminist or whatever. It's just you're a
There's
toxic person.
feminists,
It's just you're a toxic person.
but there is toxic feminists. No, there's feminists, like normal feminists, and then there's toxic
There's
feminists.
the radical feminist.
Yeah, but
But
some
they're
of-
not.
But there's toxic ones.
What's a regular feminist to you?
Okay, so like, you know how, for example, some would argue that feminism is just like men and women equality. That's it.
Okay.
And then that's the line. But then there's other kinds of people who identify as a feminist, and they'll say, yes, but this is exactly the list of situations or things that girls should do or girls should be in. And that's it. And I'm a feminist. Those are the type of feminists that are not real feminists. They're toxic feminists. So like a normal feminist they would never tell a girl what she can't do or any of that, right?
Okay.
That's
Okay,
what
I see what you're saying. Okay. I see. I also see what you're saying. Do we have another super chat coming in?
Yep.
Go ahead and I should be reading out loud, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think you just missed that one.
Okay.
Ladies, would it not be preferable to save your virginity for consummation of your marriage?
Okay. You know what? We'll ask you since you've been quiet. What do you think?
Yes, I thought about this the other day. I really thought that to tell my daughter when she gets older to save her virginity. So
Okay.
I was thinking, yeah.
Let me ask you something. So why would your daughter take advice from you that you didn't follow yourself? I think that's it right there.
Yeah,
by
I
the
came
way.
in a little late.
Okay.
Ladies, would it not
Yeah.
be preferable to save
So
your
so
virginity
answer
for
that for me
consummation
real
of your
quick.
marriage?
Why should your daughter follow your advice that you didn't even take?
Well, I think like it's important like when to tell them. Like I didn't hear this advice from my mom and stuff at all. So I think it's important to when they're of age, when they start hitting puberty and stuff, important deep conversations are important with your children.
Yeah. And shout out to you for trying to break that cycle, because a lot of people don't, right? Okay. Anybody else want to answer that one? That was actually a really good question.
I
You
would
wanna-
let her because not everybody wants to marry. You know, in their life, there's people that they die literally old and they never got married. Not everyone wants to marry, and marriage is a really beautiful thing, but not everyone wants to do it. So if she want to have sex because she doesn't plan to get married, then go ahead. As long as it's not at 12 years old or something like that. You know?
So at what age would it be
Nothing
acceptable
crazy.
for her to have sex?
I mean, when she's more grown, like
What's
I
grown?
don't know.
18?
Yeah, kind of.
What's kind of like a
That's-
solid answer? 16?
Because when she feels ready, but like when she feels ready in every aspect, you know, like
Jay
I
donated
don't know,
$10. At Girls Guess My Body Count. Closest answer gets my egg and a free dinner.
Shout out to JT, man.
JT's crazy.
How would they know though, bro? They would have to see you in order to try to.
Yeah.
We could guess by the way he talks.
Yeah.
I say 5.
Anybody here want to take a guess? So you think his body
5?
That's funny. Okay. Anybody else want to take a guess at his body count?
We'll go with 15.
15. You over here? Okay.
He sounds really cocky, so I'm gonna say in the 80s.
80s. Okay. I can see why you would say that. Anybody else want to take a guess?
I'm gonna say a good 30.
30. Okay. What about you, Camilla?
for who?
For JT, the guy that keeps super chatting. What do you think his super chat
The
would
one
be?
that wants to collab on your OF.
Yes.
Oh,
Speaking to the mic, Camilla.
honestly, if I don't even know this guy, why would I? I don't know. I have
That's
no
what I
clue.
said. I said the
Like,
ladies would at least have to see you, but they're pretty smart. They're going off what he's saying, what he's super chatting, the fact that he seems confident.
There's guys that they talk a lot and they're a virgin. So
Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
You want to take a guess?
Like 1.
Like
I want
one.
to say like one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Damn.
Just because, like, again, I think there's a lot of people who will, like, for example, watch this podcast and like take a lot of advice, but then they don't go and use it in the real
Okay.
world. So that could be something.
Let me ask you a question. If I go on a date with you,
Mhm.
how much money should I spend on our first date?
I'm not really bought like that. My first date is usually like something not so fancy. Like I'd rather do something like more personal, maybe like a picnic. Maybe we like go somewhere that's a little more less expensive. I'm not
Okay.
expensive. Like
So I can spend $40 on
Mhm.
dinner and you'd be fine with that?
yeah.
Okay. What about you? How much money would I have to spend on our first date?
We could go walk the beach as a first date.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. How much money would I have to spend on our first date?
I would agree with her. I mean, not a dime.
Really? Okay. What about you? How much money would I have to spend to go on our first date?
I mean, I'm not gonna ask for too much, but definitely something nice, like not yeah.
Sexy fish.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
expensive.
So real quick, so Sexy Fish. What's the average bill looking like at Sexy Fish? After drinks, after food, dinner, dessert.
She don't know that shit. She don't
Like
pay.
for me or
Well,
for both?
No, for both of us. Like, how much would our bill look like at the end of the night after I
I
tip?
don't know, depending on how many hours we stay there. Maybe we stay the whole night, maybe not.
Okay, so give me a number. What do you think? Like $400, $500, $600, $800?
Probably,
Sexy.
yeah.
Remember, this is Sexy Fish.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you think?
Probably
$500. Okay.
Yeah,
And
easily.
and you think that's okay to
And
spend?
also, I'm not when I go out to eat, somebody takes me out to eat, I'm not gonna order the most expensive food on the menu. I'm not like that.
You're so
You know what I'm
thoughtful.
saying? Yeah, no, for real. Like we go to a nice place, but it's not like I'm gonna order something super expensive,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna walk.
So is
to a
500
beach.
not expensive for a first date?
Yeah, but it's the drinks that add up and all that,
Okay.
like the tips.
Let me ask you a question. If we go out to Sexy Fish and our bill is $600, and I tell you, hey, I left my wallet at home and my Apple Pay isn't working, can you pay for this for today? And I'll Zelle you later. Would you pay that
I'm
$600?
sorry, is it the first date and I don't trust you?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, but I don't trust you either, and I still have to pay the $600.
You invited me. You agreed to go.
Okay. Well, if you can't pay the $600, can you at least pay half? Can you pay $300?
And you give it back?
No. You're paying for your half of the food, your half of the drinks.
No, baby.
50-50.
Sorry.
Okay.
But you said you go 50-50 with your girl. So what's the problem with going 50-50 with the guy?
Actually, when we go out with me and my girl, we pay 50-50, like
Okay.
in the restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. So why is it not 50-50 with the guy?
Have gone up and
I
their
don't
value
know.
has
It's
gone
never
down. Does this
happened
explain why
before.
marriage has declined?
Just
Okay,
never
shout out to
happened
Peachy, man. We'll get to
before.
that in a second. Here's a problem that I have. Women, especially here in Miami and big cities, right? You guys are not used to paying for anything. A woman like you is strongly benefiting off your looks.
Mhm.
Okay? Strongly. Can you do me a favor? Actually, take off your headset real quick and stand up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Take off
Oh
your headset
my
real quick.
God.
Stand up.
No way.
Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot.
You can take it off. Yep. Stand up real
My
quick
God, I'm
and just
deaf. Hello.
that's cool. And then go ahead and just give us a quick little spin. Make sure you get her on the camera.
but
Go ahead.
Don't zoom in too much.
No, we won't zoom in.
No.
You're
It's
zoomed out. Do me a favor. Come on this way. Come on this way so we can see you. Stay right there. No, stay right there. Right there so we can see you. Go a little bit to the right. Right here. Right next to her, please. Right next to her. No, over here. Right here.
Go
on
to
this
your
side.
left.
Behind
There
the
you
chair.
go. There you go. Put her on camera real quick. Okay, cool. Do me a favor. Give me a little spin real quick. Okay, yeah. Guys are definitely gonna pay the $600.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what do you let me ask you something. What do you think is gonna happen after I pay that $600? You can go ahead and sit down. What do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, the guy's gonna want to have sex.
Yeah, the guy's gonna want to have sex with.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you back to my place, and we're gonna have sex, right?
If I feel like I want to, but it's not because I bought you dinner, so now you have to.
Really?
It's different. If I feel like I'm in the mood, which if I really like you, I would probably be in the mood. Maybe
Okay.
not the first date, but the second date.
Camilla, here's the problem with that. When it came down to pay the bill, I couldn't go off my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you, listen, I don't feel like I want to pay the $600. I feel like today I'm a feminist and I want you to pay. You know what I mean? Like you would be turned off, right?
Yeah.
You would be extremely turned off. And this is literally the difference between men and women. We don't get to go off our feelings in life. We have to play our roles no matter what. This is why earlier when you said men shouldn't cry, listen, if we go off our feelings our entire life, you guys would not have the society that you have today. We do what we have to do, right? So yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. Personally, if I'm paying that much money, you coming home with me. You
yeah,
feel me?
but like
And
sex,
we doing an OF scene. You feel me? So
believe it or not, for me, sex, I see it as something like very like delicate or whatever, like where intimacy
Mhm.
is like something that I see it like it's in a different way, and it's like a contradiction because of what I do.
yeah.
And yeah, I just see it like first date is a little too soon for
Mhm.
that, and I appreciate the dinner and everything, but I don't know if I'll be ready because it's just the first date.
Mhm.
So
I get
you
it. No, I
can't
understand.
expect that from me because that's the thing. Men really always expect something in return.
Yeah. Listen, I agree with you, and I think being a woman is super hard. I don't think men should take women out for expectations of having sex. I don't think that should
Right.
happen. Unfortunately, a lot of men don't think like me. A lot of men
Mhm.
are gonna expect something, and then you have the situations where, maybe you don't give in to his demands, and then now he's being pushy. I've had girls tell me before I had sex with a guy because he would not stop asking.
Hmm.
He kept asking and asking and asking, and it almost got to the point where it was like I didn't want to get stranded. He was my ride, or and it's like women put themselves in these situations where you think, oh, I'm just gonna go out for some food, and a lot of guys will just do that, but a lot of guys won't.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
ladies, I think the rule of thumb is pretty much every guy that takes you out wants to have sex with you. I've never taken a girl out that I did not want to have sex
Mhm.
with. Eventually, we think by second, third, or fourth date, we're gonna have sex.
Yeah.
So my rule of thumb is first date we go out, second date maybe we go out again, third date I'm trying to get you to do the Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm trying to figure out how I can pull your titty out of your
You're a
shirt. Like we're
pussy.
chilling. Like
He's a
I'm trying to move in by
Yeah.
third or fourth date. Right.
What about you, Basil?
I'm just being honest.
No, the same way. Look, if I'm gonna try to be fucking you off a first date, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But it's up to you to see if you're gonna allow it or not. If you don't allow it, then I'm looking at this girl. Okay, maybe she has a little respect to herself. The second date, maybe even before the second date, I'm asking the body count question. We're gonna see what's happening there, and if it's high, if it's like 5+, bro, the second date we are fucking or we're done.
But here's
It's
a
wraps.
problem though. Women will almost never tell you the truth about their body
Yeah.
count.
That's right. That's true.
They will never. Like you can sit here and ask her, and she'll look you dead in the eye
Mhm.
and tell you 3.
Yeah, but then I know the relationship's not gonna last in the long run.
Yeah, but you don't know
But
if
you don't
she's
know if
being
it's truth or
honest or
not.
not, though.
That's true. That's true.
Right. So if I sit here and I'm like 3, and then my
Yeah.
shit is really 30,
Mhm.
Right.
bro, it's happened to me.
Eric, what about you? So what's your like drop dead? Like you don't know her body count. When do you go in for the move? Is it first date?
I think the honest approach is the best approach.
Okay.
So I like to be honest. My intentions are this, because then that way you just kind of like save everybody some time.
Right.
You know what I mean? That way, like if she knows I want sex and she's like, listen, I like you, but I'm not that type. Okay, cool. I respect it.
Okay.
Have a good day. You feel me? Maybe we'll talk. And then if it happens later on, but I'm not giving you my full effort anymore. You know what I mean? If I'm taking you out, whining and dining you, yeah, bro, it is what it is. I also don't have the time to take you out on 5 dates.
Mhm.
I'm only probably going to take you on 1 or 2. If I really like you, I'll take you out on 2. If I really, really like you, I'm letting you know from the jump. Like I let Jules know I liked her the same day I met her. I was like, yo,
Right.
listen, I like you, bro. You're that chick. You feel me?
Right.
I just got to do my background check. But if you pass, you're that chick. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
There's an author named Alan Roger Curry. He has a book called Mode 1. I encourage guys in the chat to check out Mode 1 by Alan Roger Curry. He talks about telling women what you really think up front very quickly. A lot of guys put themselves in situations where they don't get the pussy because they lie or they're waiting too long. So if you're more upfront with women, right up front, kind of like what Eric's saying, you kind of get the bullshit out of the way. The more you lie or deceive is the longer it goes. So I would tell guys to take a direct approach. Definitely try. You can start talking sexual to a woman on the first date. I mean, you got to see where it goes. A lot of women may want to have sex with you and you didn't even try. So I always now try to get the girl to come up to my place, whatever it is. Worst thing she'll say is no, and then the next time she'll come up again.
Listen, it's a win-win situation. I'm gonna tell you why. Because even if the girl says no, she's like, well, at least he was honest.
Right.
And it could be that she says, damn, well, at least now I know his game plan, and maybe I want that too. Right? Maybe she calls back after 2-3 days. You know what? Maybe we can chill again. Let's try this again. But at least now, as a man, first of all, you want to be respect over anything for me. That respect over anything. Like, I would rather be respected than to be liked. So that's why I'm always straight up. I think the people that lie are people that are scared. If you're lying to a girl, you're scared of something, bro.
Right.
If you're lying to a guy, you're scared of something. Like, people that lie are just scared. I'm not scared of shit, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. You know, I want to fuck. Do you want to fuck? Okay, cool. Right? If you don't, let's move on. Any super chats we got to get to real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read them, bro.
Yeah, we got one from Jack Reacher. He said,
Okay.
at Little Mermaid on the left in the white hoodie, almost got it. I'm a man of my word. My IG is Jack Reacher 252. And where do you want to go eat?
Okay.
Oh,
Where do you want to go eat?
I'm gonna decline. I'll give it to one of the other girls. I don't think my man would appreciate that.
Wow. You know what? That was a test. Wow.
was.
I'm really proud of you. Good for you.
Good
And
job,
see,
Liz.
listen, the way a woman carries herself says a lot about the man she's dating. Whoever she's dating, because I don't know who he is. But if first of all, you're a cool ass chick. First of all, you're a cool ass chick, so he's got to be good. But what I'm saying is, based off the way you carry yourself, I can tell a lot about your man. If she was to answer that question and be like, yeah, I want to go to fucking Moxie's or some shit, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm not going to say shit, but in the back of my mind, mental note, I can talk to this chick if I really wanted to, right? So that speaks volumes, ladies. This is why when you guys go out with your friends to the fucking club and you're shaking your ass, you think it's harmless. It's not harmless. You're sending messages out there. You're telling men, I'm available. My man's at home, or I'm single. Come and get me. And then when guys come up and try to touch your ass, you're like, oh, but I didn't ask you to do that. Well, yeah, you kind of did.
Let me ask
you know what I mean? No, I mean, I'm not saying guys should do that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, even in the animal kingdom, there's like animals do dances and shit, bro. Like they're like, we're still pretty primal. You know what I mean? Like,
I want to ask Eric and Basil a quick question. I went out with a girl one time and we weren't dating seriously yet. And they said, where are my single ladies at? ¿Dónde está mujeres solteras? Right? They always do this in Miami, say that stupid shit. I'm like, we weren't together.
Yeah.
And she raised her hand, but we're out on a
turn
date.
off.
Okay. I already knew what Eric was gonna say.
Turn off.
The red
But she wasn't.
fucking flag.
But the girls were like, "Well, you're not her man yet."
Turn off. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Basil?
It's a red flag.
Yeah.
Like, she should already, like, if you're going on a date with a woman in that setting, bro, you're supposed to be.
Well, okay, imagine this, right? We go out on a date. We're not together yet. A guy comes and pushes you. And I'm going to be like, we're not together yet.
Exactly. I can't
You
do
have
that.
to wait till you're my girl for me to protect you. How stupid does that sound?
So, ladies, what I'm trying to say is the signals you give off, just like Eric's saying, even if you're on a date, you're not even with the dude yet. They say where the single ladies at, don't ever fucking raise your hand.
Fuck no, that's a turn off.
And he's a soft dude. If he sits there and lets you do that and still
So what
continues
did
to
you
date,
do?
I left.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
I
should've
dipped out.
fucked
Yeah,
first.
do some G shit. Yeah.
I ended up smashing
Yeah, yeah.
eventually, but that turned her on even more.
Yeah.
But I never took her serious after.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna let her know. First of all, I'm gonna pull her card on it.
Okay.
I'll be like, listen, bro, you're here with me. Like, yo, that shit ain't cute.
Right.
You know, and then now my whole demeanor changes. Now it's like, okay, cool. You know what? Now we're gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And if you're not with it, I'm gone. Because at first I was gonna be a gentleman and do what you wanted to do. I'll go to the club, you know, I'll go here, I'll go to this rooftop. Shit I don't want to do. Shit that men do just to please you guys. But now if you want to be single, I'm gonna treat you like that. You know? And men typically treat women the way they present themselves. Ain't that some shit? If a woman is on Instagram and she's all covered up, but everything besides her eyes, for some reason, for some magical reason, men tend not to DM those women. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
But then if you have a girl like Camilla, ain't that some shit? All the guys want to DM her.
Yeah.
Ain't that some fucking shit? Jules, if you're
we should call
speaking,
Camilla Coco.
Camilla Coco. Shout out to Camilla Coco. What's that about? Shout out to Jules having fun in the back.
Somebody found a link that was pretty interesting.
Okay, speaking to the mic,
The
Jules,
chat's
please.
an FBI. I'm telling you.
Okay, speaking to
Chat's
the mic.
an FBI. But yeah, let's call her Coco.
Okay, shout out to Jules back there. Okay, cool. So what's that about, Coco? Speaking to the mic, please.
I guess that's the OnlyFans name that I have, and I also use that in the strip club. I used to dance.
Gotcha.
So that was
okay.
my artistic name also.
Gotcha.
I don't know
Okay.
if it's because of that, because I've been in a lot of websites, so I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Could be anything.
Yo, you know what? I will say this about you, Camilla. Shout out to
Unfilterd Podcast up. What do you guys think about guys paying for escorts in Miami?
Oh, that's a good fucking question.
That's it.
Unfiltered Podcast, guys. What's up? What do you know? What? I'll let you start off with this one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, guys paying for escorts in Miami. I mean, it happens. I work at a strip club. To be honest with you guys, I have no problem with guys paying for escorts. In my opinion, we pay for it anyway. I think that I meet a lot of lawyers, doctors, a lot of these high value men we always talk about. They are in the strip club every single weekend, guys. They're paying for silence. They're paying for discretion.
Yes.
They don't want anyone to find out. A lot of guys just like to have a little bit of fun on the side, and I understand it now. In my 30s, I get why men do it, and I just don't shame them for it. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. I'm not championing you do it. You know, guys going out and doing it, but I don't ever look at a guy in a strip club and go, man, he's a punk, he's a soft. I look at say, okay, maybe he's just going out, and maybe he don't even go to the back and do anything crazy. He's just looking at some booty. I don't, I'm a guy. I want to go to Hooters sometimes. I want to go to strip clubs sometimes. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay, real quick, since we're not doing any more videos, Curtis, turn the volume for the Streamlabs all the way up, so when we have a super chat, it cuts us off. Okay.
Yep.
Real quick about me, bro. It's unfortunate that men do pay for a company. It's always been like this though, through ages. This isn't anything new. I'm gonna be honest. I have always looked down on that. I don't think men should be paying for company. It's disingenuous. Like, I don't want to be with you just because I'm paying you. It feels really uncomfortable, right? But I also see that these millionaires, these billionaires, they don't have the time to go out and court you and take you out on a date. And so it's easier for them to be like, listen, go ahead and give me your time. I'll give you some money, equal exchange. Again, it's not something that I'm for, but it does happen here in Miami often. But I definitely think that high value men, I wouldn't do it, bro.
They feel lonely.
What I would say is, if you want to spend time with someone that bad, you make the time. What do you think?
My personal opinion, only because it's switched. Because before we had this professional escort on, I was like, nah, I would never pay for pussy. If you do that, you're lame, et cetera, et cetera. When she explained it to me, she was like, the people that get pussy already, like an NBA player, a guy with status, maybe a rapper, they just want to fuck. They don't have time to play these fucking games. They don't have time to wait, and they pay for the discretion. So
NDAs.
now, so in my head now, if you're a high value guy, I think it's okay if you pay for an escort. But if you're not a high value guy, when I say high value, I don't mean just because you're rich. A high value in the sense that girls already want you. If you sit there and you have a chat with them, maybe first date they'll fuck. But if you're rich, then no, don't do that. But as a high value guy, yeah, go do that. If you're a low value guy, you're just wasting your time. You're wasting your money. You should be, putting that time and effort into getting better.
Okay. Any of the super chats that we got to get to real quick?
Yeah, we got JT.
Okay.
He came in. He said, I respect her answer. That's a real honest woman right there. And yes, it was a test.
Okay. You know what? First of all, thank you for your honesty. I appreciate honesty. And Camilla, thank you for your honesty too. Listen, if it feels like we're ganging up on you or anything, it's definitely not what. But it's anything that I appreciate more than anything is someone being honest.
Yeah.
So I just really appreciate that. Let me see. Any other super chats real quick?
Yeah, no, that's all.
No super chats. Okay, cool. So now the volume should be all the way up. So it should cut us off now. Yeah. Real quick, a question for you. So you said you're on websites, right?
Yeah.
You did OnlyFans. You did dancing a little bit. Do you think that the funds that you've made from doing all of that, do you think it's worth it? Because I know you kind of have like a nonchalant attitude about like, I do this, it's okay. But do you think long term? Because how old are you? 22. You're young right now. You're in your prime, right?
Yeah.
But let's say 5 years from now, someone comes along and wants to get married to you. Someone falls in love with you because obviously you're attractive. Okay. Do you think that this is going to come back and bite you in the ass?
It may, yeah. There's a lot of chances that it will. But me personally, I don't care. Like, if I find somebody that really loves me, like, he gotta accept me for who I am. And I know it's hard. Like, I know it's harder for me, for what I do. But I don't know. Like, I don't care. I'm a person that I don't really care what anybody thinks of me, like, at all.
Okay.
At all. Like, I could literally, like, I'm not shy. Like, and when I go grocery shopping, I do my videos, like, and I don't care about anybody that's looking at me or saying something, or like in general in life. And I think everyone should be like that.
Okay. The only thing is that women can get away with saying, I don't care. right?
Mhm.
But if I was, fuck, I don't want to say it because it's YouTube, but if I had a past where like I was doing shit to women,
Mhm.
I can't sit here and be like, my past doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like everything matters. When you live and say my past doesn't matter, you make some really stupid decisions throughout life. Everything is a consequence for something. Like everything is energy. Everything returns. You can't do something and say it ends here, right? Everything's energy. Everything's coming back. You know, some people call it karma. It's just crazy when like I see all these OnlyFans girls or porn stars try to get married,
Mm-hmm.
and they get married 1, 2, 3, 4 times, ending in divorce. It's always the same thing, and it's because guys typically can't handle being with a woman like Logan Paul, his girlfriend, fiance. It's like, bro, you know how much turmoil they have now that they're about to get married. This guy may not marry this girl because of her past.
I think if my past bothers you in some way or affects you, then you're not the one for me. And I believe in like destiny or life or whatever. What's meant to be is meant to be. Like if you do not accept my past for what it is, then you're not meant to be with me. You know, and I'll eventually find somebody. Of course, it's gonna be harder, but you know, I'm not in a rush. Like I'm good by myself.
Okay.
Like,
That's the typical answer from most girls that unfortunately do that type of line of work. I have a question for the ladies, and I want to make sure you guys get engaged here, okay? Is a man less of a man if he can't change a flat tire? Anybody can take this one, ladies.
Yes.
Okay. So your man, your daddy, because you have a daddy,
Yeah.
he can't change his flat tire. Is he less of a man because of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck?
Anybody else want to take that one? Yes or no? Anybody else?
I'd say yes.
Okay, so your man can't change a flat tire. You will view him as less than a man.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like changing a tire is something really practical that any father is going to teach their son. And if you didn't learn that from your dad,
What if he didn't have
What
a
if you
father?
didn't have a dad?
then there's a whole nother set of issues.
Okay.
And then who was your father figure?
So
Because
is he
whoever your
less-
father figure was is going to make you the man you are today.
Okay. What if his father died? What if his father walked away? Is he less of a man because he doesn't have a father?
But what other male role model in his life, an uncle, a cousin, or an older man in the family would have stepped up and been like, bro, this is what you need to know so that you can get through life. Because guess what? If you get a flat tire on the side of the road, girls, yeah, oh, help me. A guy, traffic's just going to keep moving.
Okay. Let me tell you something. There's millions of men out there like me
That don't know how to change a flat tire?
No, I know how to change it.
Oh.
My father walked away before I was born, and no other man stepped up at all. My whole entire life, no other man stepped up. As a matter of fact, the only guy that ever kind of gave me any resemblance of a father figure was this guy called Mr. Barnes. I was in a group home, and it was kind of his job to be there and supervise the kids, right? And he would sit with me and watch like football games. That was the closest I ever got to having the feeling of knowing what a father figure was. And this guy was a random dude that I didn't know, that he got paid to be there. So you can't sit here and be like, oh, well, someone should have stepped up. That's not typically how it happens out there, right? In a perfect world, it happens like that. But okay, anybody else? Is your man less of a man if he doesn't know how to change a tire?
I feel like no, that if you can't get it done, then just pay. You can at least get it paid for.
Okay.
Jay donated $10. At the girls, if a guy has 90 bodies, does that mean women are attracted to him? And why do you think that is?
No.
Okay, cool. You said no?
No.
Okay. Anybody else want to take that one? Shout out to JT, man. He's going
The
off
guy
right now.
has 90 bodies.
Yes.
Do you think? What was that last part?
Women think
That they're,
he's
like,
attractive.
Are you attracted to
Yeah,
him?
yeah. Of course he's
Okay.
attractive. for
What's okay? Anybody else?
I don't think so.
What about
I
you?
don't think he's attractive.
You don't think he's attractive? Well, then what did he do to get those 90 bodies
I
if
mean,
he's
he
not
could have
attractive?
paid for it.
No, he's
I'm not
right.
saying he's not physically attractive,
Okay.
but the 90 bodies turns me off.
Who's your favorite like singer actor?
Like male or female?
Male.
I guess my favorite male would be Matt Bomer, but he's
Matt Bomer?
gorgeous, but he's gay.
Give me a straight guy.
Ed Sheeran. God damn, that's loud. I like that.
Yeah.
Ladies, you can't force men to forgive your past. You just can't. If you want a man that will forgive, You have to change your dating preferences.
Shout out to David Jones, man. Coming
David,
in hot,
man,
bro.
appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to David. Ladies, do you understand what he's saying?
Yes.
Do you understand what he's saying? You can't force a man to forgive you. And I think that
Right.
was directed to you.
Mhm.
The thing is that you're saying, well, if he doesn't take me as I am, he's not the man for me.
Mhm.
That guy could have been the man for you had you not had that past.
Nah.
Right? Like, for instance, I went to prison. I went to jail. I committed a felony. And I'm not making this up. This isn't hypothetical. I actually did this, right?
Mhm.
I could have came out, applied for different jobs and said, this is the perfect job. And they say, listen, because of your past, we cannot hire you. I can't sit here and be like, well, it wasn't the job for me then. That's bullshit. My past is affecting me today. Women tend to say, my past doesn't matter. Take me as I am. He's not the one for me. That's not how it works. There's got to be
everything
some type of
happens for a
accountability
reason.
there. No. It's got to be. Listen, no one forced me to go into that dude's house and put a gun in his mouth.
Mhm.
Nothing happens for a reason. It happened because I chose to do it. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yeah.
I just think it's weird how women tend to shy away from accountability. You
Yeah.
chose to do that.
But we're not comparing crimes with jobs.
We're just comparing past. I'm just speaking about in general,
Yeah, I
right?
think crimes is just different, than a job.
No, but you having to do OF and sleep with as many guys as you slept with, that's also a choice.
And like I said, I haven't slept with too many guys.
And I'm not trying to shame you, right? I'm not trying to shame you. What I'm trying to get you to see is the difference between men and women. The difference between men and women is we get immediately punished for what we do by society, and women can just skate through life and say it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Real quick. So is a man, shout out to David Jones too. Is a man less of a man if he can't change a tire? Yes or no? No.
Poor baby.
Poor
No.
baby.
Okay. That's already bad that she said that.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Me and you are on a date. My car has a flat tire. God damn. Shout out to the super chatters, man. They're going off today.
A girl I took out didn't want to X the first night. Then on the second night invited me over and was in t-shirt and pennies, all on me, but didn't want to X. I left and ghost.
Okay.
Ladies, why do you all do that?
Okay, shout out to AT, by the way, man. Make sure you guys first of all, make sure you guys like the video, man. Like the video. We appreciate that so much.
Yeah, let's get the likes up.
Guys, real quick. He's asking, why do women do stuff like that? Why do you guys wait at home with your panties on and a shirt and you have no intention on having sex with us at all? Why do you do that? Somebody please take that one.
I mean, that's a stupid bitch because I'm not gonna be sitting there dressed
Yeah,
like that.
facts.
If I'm not about to get cooked.
Okay.
Like, you think I'm just gonna stand there in some fucking t-shirt
Okay.
and panties? Like, I don't know.
That's just teasing him straight up.
Okay.
Like you're
Yeah.
doing that on purpose.
Have you ever done that?
With my boyfriend, but nobody else.
Okay. Have you ever done that?
If I want to have sex with somebody, yeah, but if not, then why? There's no
Yeah.
point, like, because
Shit.
you're gonna tease them. A
Okay.
man is a man,
Yeah.
like.
I would say that some women probably get off on that type of stuff, bro.
Facts.
They get off on knowing that you wanted them so bad and you could not have them, bro. And
Oh yeah.
I would just say you did the right thing by just leaving, because now you show her that you're in control, right? You have the power. I don't have to stay for this shit. I'm good, right? You go ahead and do your thing. Okay, cool. So again, me and you are out on a date. Our tire goes flat, and I
Mhm.
say, Camilla, I need you to go out here and help me fix this
No,
flat.
That's different. I thought you were saying that he doesn't know how to do it. That's one thing.
I don't know
but-
how to do it. That's why I need your help.
Yeah, no, but you can get somebody else's help.
Yeah, I'm
So
getting
you
your
guys-
help.
So
I
you're
don't
just
know
gonna
how
sit
to
in the
do it
car?
either.
You don't know how to do it, but we'll learn together.
Yeah, another day on YouTube right now. No.
Another day on YouTube. Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Who said that your man was less of a man if he couldn't change a flat tire? Which one of you guys?
here.
Okay, cool. Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook?
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
Is a woman less of a woman if she cannot cook?
No.
No.
Fuck you mean you can't cook, bro? What the hell?
Well, like what extent
Into the
of
mic, please.
cooking?
All
Or
kind
like,
of cooking.
What if
like,
you're not a good cook?
I'm not a good cook, but I'm still chefing
Oh,
shit
okay,
the fuck
fair.
up.
Then I
like,
agree in that sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna read YouTube videos and watch them shits. The sazon,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
adobo, pollo frito. I got you, baby. I'm gonna make
But
whatever
that's
the
what I
fuck it
mean.
is you want. But
I thought you meant like just you have to know how to.
no,
like,
you have to
perfectly
know how to cook. You don't have to be a perfect cook,
Mm.
but you have to know how to
Okay, fair.
cook.
Okay. But you said earlier that a man should know how to change a flat tire. So shouldn't a woman know how to cook
right?
automatically?
I would say yes. I mean, okay, coming from personal experience, my grandma and mom taught me at like the age of 6, like how to start cooking. Like at the age of 6, I knew how to make my own breakfast, my own lunch. Like, I don't know. My sister was the same way.
Did your
And
dad teach you how to change a tire?
Am I a man? No, but he taught my brother at the age of like 8.
Yo,
I didn't learn until I was like
shout out to her
17.
too. She brought us some cookies today, guys. She's the
Yes,
cookie.
she did.
Oh, yeah,
she did cook us.
Did you make those cookies?
I did
You
from
did?
scratch.
Okay, shout out to you.
Those shits hit.
Real quick, Camilla, is a woman less of a woman if she cannot cook?
No.
Do you know
There's
how to
some
cook?
People, yeah.
You know how to cook? What do you know how to cook?
My food, Cuban food.
Okay.
I
You're
mean,
Cuban.
yeah.
Goddamn. Okay.
That's where the
I thought I
toxicity
looked
is. So.
Cuban.
No,
Don't I?
no, I wouldn't.
Where do I
put you on
look
Cuban.
from?
I would have said like Venezuela.
Venezuela?
Yeah, Colombian or something.
Yeah,
I
Colombia.
get that
You
a
sound
lot.
Cuban.
Colombian.
Okay. What about you? Is she less of a woman? Yes or no?
Yes.
She is. Okay. Shout out to the ladies for being honest, man. We appreciate that.
Hey Curtis, can we go back and read Lord Peachy's super chat?
Yeah, yep. We got Lord Peachy. His female standards have gone up and their value has gone down. Does this explain why marriage has declined?
Okay, that's a great fucking
What?
question. Lord Peachy, wait, who said what?
I said what?
What is it too complex?
Did you
for
not understand it?
I understood it. I just didn't know why he would ask that question. That's just
Okay. What did you get from that question? Into the mic,
Come on.
please.
I pretty much just. Can you read the question for me one more time? Because I feel
Wait,
like I
why'd
can
you say
see it
what
from here.
if you didn't
Because I
even-
can't
didn't
see
even
it from
know.
here,
Oh,
so
you
it's just,
didn't.
I want to hear the question one more time. So I can
It was just
answer
an
properly.
automatic response to be like, what? Okay.
I
All
got
right.
it.
Read that for us again.
Yeah, if female standards have gone up and their value has gone down, does this explain why marriage has declined?
That women's value has gone
So women aren't getting married because of the fact that they're expecting, I guess, more. They're valuing themselves more, etc. So you're not.
But
There's
they're
no
not-
more marriages. Like,
But they're not doing anything to hold a high value.
yeah.
Like
So essentially, women are expecting this much from men, but they're valuing themselves this much. And he's asking, does that explain why marriage has declined?
I would say yes and no. I mean, it kind of just would depend on.
It's either yes or no, to be fair.
Then yes.
Yes. Okay. Ladies, more men are scared to get married now than ever before. Ever before. And ever of our whole existence. I don't even want to fucking get married. That shit is scary. That shit is completely beneficial to women. You guys get alimony. You guys get fucking custody of the kids automatically, child support. You get the fucking house. You get the car. Bro, it's crazy. I saw this video where this guy was coming home from work. Police were waiting for him in front of his house. And he said, my wife just put a protection order against me. I can't go into my house. And she's using this protection order as leverage to stay in our home, which he bought and paid for. Mind you, he's coming home from work. She's at home chilling, right? And this is the shit. This is the shit that happens when you marry women. When you marry the wrong women, you get fucked.
Yeah, it's scary to get married here, man. I tell a lot of guys, man, get your passport, date out of the country. Don't bring her back here, because if you bring her back here, she's just going to get tainted by the other women here. I mean, there are good women in the United States, but the laws are so messed up.
Yeah.
And there's really no reason to get married in most cases. If I did get married to a woman here, I certainly would have like a matrimony outside of the state, something that we both agree upon. Maybe still give her a ring or whatever, but it's really no point for a guy to get married. It's literally like the benefits or the losses that you get out of doing it. There's no point in doing it at all.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think that that the decline in marriages has more to do with like women valuing themselves more, or do you think that it's just because of like
Ladies,
governmental
how would you
interference?
feel if a tall guy you're dating told you they used to be short and got limb surgery?
Okay, shout out to your modded controllers. Yo, shout out to you, bro. I don't think I've seen him before. Okay, ladies, how would you feel if a tall guy you're dating told you they used to be short and got a limb surgery? How would you feel about that?
Cares.
You don't care?
No.
I don't.
I'm not picky about short tall.
Would any woman here care?
I'd
I would be
ask
like,
why.
Yeah.
If that made you feel better, like your confidence and all that, then you're good. I mean,
You're
I
good.
like you right now. I don't care how you look before.
Okay. You know what? That's fair. Shout out to the ladies for being
Mhm.
honest. Can you finish your question to him, please?
Yeah. Because we were talking about the question that has to do with like the decline in marriages, and that supposedly, I feel like maybe he's hinting that it has a lot to do with women, deciding to like uplift each other and support each other in the things that maybe are not considered as good, right? Like OnlyFans and things like that. Do you think that's the question? Do you think that the decline in marriages has more to do with like women trying to empower other women in like their decisions, or do you think that you are like not happy with the whole marriage situation because of governmental like interference?
I think it's both. I think that their standards have went up super, super high, and they're chasing this guy that doesn't exist. And so every guy that they date, they feel like they can do better. And they're sort of incentivized to break the marriage a lot of times.
Right.
I think that also the government has incentivized it where they get child support, alimony. They typically get the kids, they get half or whatever it is. I mean, there's so many different things that happen. So I think it's a little bit of both. I would say if you had the analogy I like to use is if you had a little kid and your little brother keeps hitting you in the back of your head and mommy and daddy say, don't you hit your little brother back. Your little brother or sister is going to keep fucking popping you in the head because she knows that she can't get in trouble. So I think I don't date women who use feminism against me. So if you're one of those girls that'll call the police on me, if I can already tell you're like that before we even get into the relationship, I just don't deal with the girl like that. So to answer your question, I think it's a little bit of both. I think that the laws need to change, which I don't know if they'll change in my lifetime. So I think guys need to understand, like, I'm 35. Well, in 35 more years, I'll be 70. The life expectancy for most men is 70 something years old, and then I'm dead. So I'm technically a middle-aged man. So I'm thinking in my head, yes, we can. I heard someone the other day say, change women. Women need to change. It's all on the guys. And I believe that to an extent, but I'm thinking in 35 years before I die, is it going to change?
Yeah.
And I don't think it will. So I need to take action now.
That's a really good point. And by the way, something that he said right now, he said women are chasing a man that doesn't exist, right? A lot of times with social media, we'll sit here and we'll have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and we'll see this guy or girl on Instagram that just looks like, wow, this person's so attractive, right? And you start to mentally kind of detach from your person, right? And you may not know you're doing it, but you are doing it. And I think that a lot of people think that the grass is greener on the other side, but the grass is greener where you water it. So if you water your grass, bro, your grass is going to be pretty fucking green. The problem is in today's society, no offense to you ladies, but I would guarantee you that if I went in your DMs, you guys got at least one or two guys in there trying to talk to you, right? You might have a lot more than that. You know what I mean? And so how can we really be faithful to each other if my girl has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys waiting for me to fuck up? And she knows that. She knows these guys are waiting. They're like, hey, beautiful. Oh my God, how are you today? You know what I mean? I may be busy with work. Last night I went to sleep at like fucking 8 in the morning. Literally this morning, I woke up at 11 to get right back to work. So it's like, I may not have the time to tell my girl, hey, you look beautiful today, or go get her flowers. But somebody else can do that for her, or somebody else can say, you look beautiful today. And she might be like, damn, he's not doing this for me, but this guy is. It's just a really fucked up society that we live in today. And I think women kind of benefit from the fact that men are desperate. So men are just throwing themselves at you. And the guys have to work extra hard just to keep you to be loyal, which is the bare minimum. At least it should be.
But I think that comes from the woman. I mean, wouldn't you agree that you would want your girl to come and tell you that a man or whoever hit her up?
100%. But here's the thing. The number one currency for women is attention.
The attention was already brought to me. So why can't I just give you my phone and show you that a guy hit me up?
No, I understand that. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I'm still busy enough to where I can't give you that attention. And these guys can provide you that, right? At the end of the day, it's not what have you done for me? It's what have you done for me lately? Does that make sense? That's how women operate. What have you done for me lately? I don't give a fuck that you took me to Disneyland last year. What have you done for me lately? And sometimes guys are just out here trying to work and build themselves up. And you might have a guy from Dubai who's hitting you up like, yo, I'm already built. I have my shit together. You're with a guy that's struggling. And that opportunity seems a lot more interesting to you than staying with me, right? And that's kind of in the society that we live in today. Men are getting fucked over. That's why you left your man for a fucking chick.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with money.
But you still left my man for a chick. Like, I would be hurt, bro. I'd call you and be like, you gotta leave me for a dude, bro. You gotta leave me for a dude. You gotta come back and leave me for a dude.
You rather that? Like, you think?
Yes, 100%.
It's way more disrespectful that a girl took your guy or took you from a guy.
Yeah. 100%.
100%.
Yeah. Shout out to you too. That was a really good question. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
No, 100%. I just, in my perspective, I wouldn't be doing that. I mean, I would just hand you my phone every time some
Yeah.
guy would hit me up.
I like that.
Right. And also my argument or my response to that is most women won't do that though. They're not going to tell the guy, I got hit on today. Most women aren't doing that.
As a matter of fact, most women will hide that.
Exactly.
Because
think
they
that's
want
the
to
worst
make them
part.
jealous.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah, because they don't want to make them jealous.
I just said that attention is the number one currency for you guys. Attention. You guys will stay with a guy. As a matter of fact, I've had girls that have told me I kept that guy around because he gave me the attention, because he wanted to go here with me. He would go to the bar with me. I wasn't fucking him. I used him. I did this. He was giving you the attention, and then you meet a guy that you really want to be with, and you start to build a life with him, but you still had a guy the whole time there giving you attention. Women will die without attention, bro.
Eric said some crazy shit the other day. He said women will I think you said women will block guys, then unblock them.
Oh yeah.
Like women play these little games,
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
where like, oh, I blocked him. It's like you didn't delete his number.
Nope.
You just blocked him. So
blocked him.
use your brain, guys. If she says she blocked him, once y'all break up, unblock. Okay, hey, John or whoever it is.
Bro.
Women are very slick, man. You got to read between the lines, man. A lot of you guys are getting played, bro.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say guys do the same thing though?
I will say guys do the same thing, but I think it's just different when a woman does it, right? It definitely is. It hurts more, bro. It really hurts. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I think it's coming from your masculinity that you just can't hold back that it hurts.
It's because of the fact that I'm willing to die for you.
But you don't think the woman would be willing to die for you?
Hypothetically speak, no.
Come on, no.
Listen, what's your name again?
Desiree.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say me and you were dating, right?
Okay.
You know I'm willing to die for you, right? We break up, and you unblock Nick, right? Nick is now available to fuck you because you're in a vulnerable state, and he doesn't care to die for you. He'll just fuck you, right? And it hurts more like that. I'm telling you, it just hurts more. I personally think that what you do after a breakup shows you if your partner really cares about you. If you break up with your partner and they do some foul shit, that's 3 people tell the truth: kids, drunk people, and angry people. So if you're angry and you're unblocking Nick and you're like, yo, Nick,
That's right.
How you been? Bro, you just told me everything I needed to know about our relationship. You know what? Call Nick. Tell Nick to pick you up.
I just always had the roles switched where that's happening to me.
Yeah.
And I'm having to sit there like, well, why did you have them block? And then they sit there and unblock. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
It's a back and forth.
And it's unfair for me to sit here and say that doesn't hurt women too. I know it hurts women. Like you guys especially you guys are emotional. But I'm telling you that guys are just using these women.
Yeah. The analogy I like to use, ladies, is would you rather just be shot in the head quickly and die, or would you rather somebody like put you in water, bring you out, stick you a bunch of times in the heart, twist the dagger, right? Cheating is cheating, or doing certain things can be doing certain things, but when women do it, it's worse.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing, but when y'all do it, it's worse. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Real quick, man, do we have any other super chats? We can get to the $5.99 ones too, the $4.99 ones. Good.
Yeah, we got Captain.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Women have ridiculous expectations of men, and the government feeds into those expectations.
Yeah, 100%. Ladies, do you agree with that? Anybody disagree? I feel like you disagree over here based off your facial expression.
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a father?
Mm-hmm.
You do? You have a mother? You have like a normal family?
Yeah, they're together.
Okay, cool. Why do you? It feels like.
Who's the leader in the relationship?
Yeah.
Is your mom the leader in the relationship?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that too. Yeah, you can typically tell when women come on here and have your mentality. It happens a lot in the Cuban community too, where it's like the women are forced to stand up and kind of take charge and provide for the family, and the man, even if he's in a family, if he's in a picture, he kind of takes like a back seat. And he might work and he might like pay 50% of the bills, but the woman's like, yo, I'm paying more bills than you are. Like, I don't really need you, right? Like, I'm raising my kids by myself. And it's like, you can tell that women that go through that type of stuff typically have the attitude of like, I don't really need a man.
Well, my family's Argentinian, but they both kind of like, it was in the beginning, it was my dad. Like in the first years when we came to the U.S.
That's the problem though.
What do you mean?
You said in the beginning it was my dad. It should have always been your dad.
Yeah, I think that what happened was more like, and this is just like kind of personal, but I think that when they moved, it was kind of like hard on him because he like left all of his family behind and stuff like that. I think that like took a toll on him a little bit.
See,
and then
I'm sorry, I'm
Mhm.
cutting you off, but
Mhm.
here's the difference. Earlier, you said that it's toxic to tell a little boy not to cry,
Mhm.
but that's what I mean. You should have told your dad, "Fuck your feelings. I don't need you to cry. Like, who cares that you left your family behind? I need you to provide for us and our family."
Oh, on the contrary, I think that the reason that my dad is literally backtracking and like kind of suffering a little bit is because his dad did tell him don't cry. So I think that in the end, kind of, he did man up. He kept everything together. He pushed everything. He paid for everything when we were coming over here. I have 2 siblings as well, a brother and a sister. So I think that it didn't help
Okay, but
him.
why did he stop?
Because of I think that that's a reason. So on the contrary of what you
No,
think,
but see,
I think that's the
here's
reason.
the difference between what I believe and what you believe.
Mhm.
You believe that it's okay that he took a break.
Mhm.
I don't believe that it's okay that he took a break.
I think it's okay that he took a break. I'm understanding of what happened though.
Yeah, but
like
see-
I can see where the situation went wrong and how my mom is now like currently trying to like uplift him, get him to the same spot.
Nah.
And he can get there, right? It's
you're-
not like he's stuck in like a hole and he's never gonna like.
Yeah, but a woman gets turned off when she has to tell a man to be a man.
Mm.
A woman naturally gets turned off,
Mm.
right? Like, you don't want to tell your man, "I need you to be a man." That you're essentially just dating a woman, right? And women don't want to do that. This is why when women date women, I'm like, that's just not gonna last. Like, you need.
Excuse me.
Well, here's you say excuse me, but even one of you guys is acting like a man.
That's just gonna
Your
last
your
an
girlfriend.
eternity.
You said your girlfriend was acting like a man between you and her, right? She takes the masculine role.
Yeah.
So even in a woman dynamic, one of you guys is still acting masculine.
Yeah, but I don't need a man.
You don't need a man, but then why isn't your girlfriend acting like a woman? Why is she acting like
I
a man?
like girls that act like men.
Okay.
Oh, so-
But do you understand the logic between
So
that?
you want the qualities of a man.
No, that acts like a man, but
Okay.
yeah.
So you that is just so
'Cause the
confusing,
thing-
bro.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
have
you
to.
would not
I would have to
understand.
be born in your generation because I think your generation is ridiculously stupid. You guys are the TikTok generation. You guys are the goldfish attention span generation.
Mhm.
It has to be 4 or 5 seconds long to catch your attention, and if it's not longer than that, you lose them. This is why I tell our super chatters, make it short and concise, because if you fucking write a paragraph, the girls are like, what, you know what I mean? It's like
Nah.
they're dumbing you guys down. You can say
I'm
no.
way smarter than I look. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay. Shout out to you. So what I'm saying to you is when you tell a man it's okay, take a break, you empower him to now decide, I can take a break next year too. Men don't get to decide when they want to take breaks and when they don't. A man is a man all the time. I'm gonna tell you something, because you said that your dad left his family behind. Well, I'm not from Miami. I came down here from Maryland, and I did the same thing. I left my kids behind, right? So I came here last year, and I decided to invest all my money into a business here, and I've been here, and I go back and I visit when I can. But yes, it hurts being away from my kids, and I make sure they're financially secure and they're good, but it still hurts being away from my kids. But I can't sit here and tell my girlfriend, I miss my kids this month. I'm gonna take it easy, and I'm not gonna pay the mortgage this month. And I need you to be understanding. Bro, I would not blame my girlfriend if she said, okay, that's cool, I get you, but I'm gonna go to my mom's for a few months. You know what I mean? I would not blame the woman for doing that. You cannot allow men to sit here and say, I feel like, and then I won't do this. A man should be a man no matter what. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But again, I don't know. I just feel like
Ladies, would you leave your man if he got beat up in front of you?
Okay, good question. Ooh, good fucking question. Okay, who wants to take this?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck yeah, I'm leaving you.
Okay, so
Damn.
so real quick. Okay, anybody else? I'm gonna get back to you. Anybody else? What about you?
No.
No, why not?
Because he would need me. That's the more like the most important times, like the worst time, that if you're there with him, you're gonna show him that you don't care, no matter what, you're gonna be there. That could happen to whoever.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah.
I'm ride or die. I'm gonna fight.
Ride or die?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
care if it's a guy. I mean, I'll get rocked in the face.
Anybody
if I
else?
have to.
Anybody else?
If my boyfriend got fought or like attacked or jumped or whatever, I'm not leaving him.
Okay.
No way.
All right.
Like that's the love of my life.
Now, if the
Real
kid-
quick, what about you?
if the guy who whoop my man's ass is smaller or the same size, we're definitely gonna have to have a conversation.
So size matters to you. Okay. And a lot of women don't understand there is a such thing as a weight class.
Yeah.
Like in boxing there's a weight class, in MMA there's a weight class. So if you're
in wrestling there's a weight class. Yes.
So if your man's fighting someone bigger and like whatever. Well, what if you lost a fight? Would it be okay for your man to leave you?
I mean, yeah, if he wants to.
Okay, but would it be like? Do you think it would happen? Like if you actually lost a fight, what are the chances that your man would actually leave you?
Slim to none.
Slim to none.
Yeah.
Okay, so why would you then turn around and leave your man?
Because you're a man and you just got fucked up by another man.
Okay.
Regardless, I mean, I guess like you said, there's a height or a weight class. But like, I guess if you're fighting the same exact person that's the same weight as you and you got fucked up.
No. That's that you will never ever fight the person that's exactly the same unless you're a professional boxer or something like that.
If you're fighting somebody that's smaller and you got beat up, then
okay, so he would have to be smaller.
I mean, if you got jumped by somebody bigger, damn, you got me thinking about that now because I'm like,
no.
Fucked up
I'm glad that
he's bigger than you.
I'm glad that you said what you said because it just goes to show you that men overwhelmingly will get left for just almost anything. But literally, I could see you lose to a tiny little midget, and I would not give a fuck, right? I would not, and I actually think men that stand up, like if me and you were out, and I had to fight a big dude, jack dude, and I got my ass whipped, fuck it, I stood up for you. I think that's honorable, right? 100%. I would rather get my ass beat than to have a guy disrespect you and then go home and be like, don't worry about it, baby. It's nothing. That like, no, I'm gonna get my ass whipped, bro. It's cool. I'm a heel. You feel me? So, I think we look at it differently, but I'm very surprised that you said that. And I hope your daddy watching.
Daddy doesn't fight.
Daddy
he
doesn't
a grown
fight.
ass man. He don't need to be fighting.
Okay. Shout out to your daddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grown ass man. Why are we fighting? See, there's a difference there. You clearly just said, like, oh, I hope he doesn't fight. No, he's not fighting. He's a grown ass man who's a businessman making $100K over that shit. Why the fuck you fighting?
Okay. All right.
There's no reason you should be fighting anybody in the club because you men know how to talk to each other.
That's not always the case.
I mean, sometimes they do.
Sometimes a guy just comes through and just swings.
I know. I don't know where that's happening.
Oh, it happens a lot.
Well, you're in the wrong scenario then. Almost like, you're not supposed to be wherever the hell that's at, that you should be fighting people.
Okay. I think it's easy for women to talk as if they're men. You guys have never been in the position of a man. Like when women will sit here and be catty with each other all day fucking long, and none of you guys will stand up to swing for shit. Men typically, when it comes to confrontation, there's not that much talking. Sometimes it's a little talking, but for the most part, there's not that much talking, right?
Right.
And you're fighting to hurt. You're not fighting to just to get a hit in. You're fighting to hurt. So, real quick before we move on, what about you? So, do you understand where I'm coming from about not allowing men to take it easy sometimes? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or are you still standing by what you said?
I still think that nonetheless, like, I mean, it goes to show like that's like a 35 plus years marriage, right? So I think that stands a lot to say that for me and my future, like I do want to represent the same thing of like standing by, even if there's like hard moments. I don't think that it's very easy to say like you're never gonna cry, you should never, you always gotta lead. Very easy to say that. Okay. But once you really get into a situation where like it is detrimental, right? Like I think there was a month where he lost like 2 people. Right. And that's not, I miss them or I love them. No, that's like real loss. Right.
Okay. What did he do?
I think in that time he kind of like took a pause from working just for like mental health reasons. And also depending on like what job you have, they allow for that. Right. So I know like mine does. So
he took 2 losses in 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me tell you something. So last month, I took 2 losses in 1 month. Literally right after each other. Had a friend die. And right after that, my sister passed away from leukemia. And when I tell you it was right after the other, it was like 24 hours and then 24 hours. And then on top of that, I got sick. And then on top of that, the place where we were living at said, we don't like your podcast. You have to leave. And then on top of that, we're looking to get a house. And then on top of that, we have to apply for HOA. And then on top of that, I still got to pay for the bills. My kids still got to eat. My girlfriend still has to fucking eat. You know what I mean? Like, there's no room for me to be like, I just lost my sister and my friend. And I gotta buy a house now, and I gotta move out. The studio has to be built in a new place. All this shit literally happened at the same time, and then I got sick as fuck. And I still came over here, and we still built this fucking studio, and we still went on every single fucking day.
Yeah,
every day.
And you know what I'll say about what Eric did, man? Eric is a smart guy, man. He really said, you know what? Let me hit up the people I know. This is where having a network as a man of people that are cool with you. You know, me and him linked up. We had already linked up before that, but he knew me. I said, yo, let's build the studio here. Let's do this here. And if you're gonna voice your opinions or concerns, do it with the man. Don't tell your daughter or your wife. You should keep that to yourself, or hit up your peers or the people that you look up to. I think a lot of guys make the mistake of telling their wife or being visibly, you can see that he's sad or he's depressed or whatever it is, and then their wife gets unsure. If I'm supposed to lead and I'm driving the plane or I'm flying the plane or I'm driving the boat or whatever it is, and I look unsure where we're going, it makes you panic as a woman. So not to say there's anything wrong with your dad. I mean, I think that you got to man up though in that situation.
Yeah.
And hopefully he gets back on his feet, or you guys are good now.
And I don't want you to think that we don't advocate for mental health. We actually do. Like we think men should work on their mental health.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I was dealing with everything your father was dealing with and some. And what did I do? I called on my boys. I said, bro, I need your help. We need to build a studio now. We got to move to a new location. We got to buy a house. We got to go through HOA. We got to pay all of our bills. Bro, I have to bury my fucking loved ones, right? Like you got to pay for the funeral still. It's not easy. Imagine if I went to my girlfriend and said, baby, I need a few months. Bro, it's cool. She probably would have understood it.
You think she would understand?
I think she would have understood it. I think she would have gone as far as saying, if you need me to go get a job, I'll get a job. Right? Luckily, we're not in that position. But I'm saying you just can't decide when to take it off as a man and when to get back on it. You have to always be on it. I think David Goggins has a saying, if you're not moving, you're dying. Right? If you're not moving, you're dying. Literally. And anything in life. Even in life. If you're laying down in bed for a whole week straight, depressed, you're dying, bro. If you're not moving, you're dying. It sounds funny, but it's so true.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah, we got some super chats.
Go ahead, bro. Let's get to the super chats.
Yeah, we got 2 that came through the donations of Streamlab. Guys, make sure you guys tap the link that's pinned at the top of the chat.
Shout out to the super chatters, man. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, we got JT. Why do women sleep with guys they don't want date?
Shout out to Jules in the back.
And shout out to Jules. And I've never paid to sleep with someone. I'm just a chocolate poppy in Miami.
Okay. So why do men
why do women sleep with guys they won't date? And I've never paid to sleep with someone. I'm just the chocolate poppy of Miami. And that's coming from JT.
Let me ask you something. Why do women do that?
They sleep with guys they don't date.
Yeah. So why would you fuck him if you have no intentions in dating him?
First, because if I were single and I like you and I feel like it, I'm in the mood, why not?
Okay.
It's not anything bad,
Right.
So
So what you're telling me is basically you go off how you feel. Because in the beginning of the podcast, you also said that whatever you feel, you just go with it.
Yeah.
So your feelings literally drive your whole entire life, correct?
Kind of.
Do you
I
get
can
played a
control
lot?
them though.
You get played a lot?
Played?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do you understand that so many different things can affect your feelings? Your period can affect your period. The food you eat, how much hours you sleep. Like there's so many things that can affect your feelings. Like living your whole entire life based off how you feel is not conducive to having a really good life long term.
But I can have fun, and maybe if in that phase of my life I was not ready to be in a relationship, or I just don't feel like being in a relationship because it's not my time now. I'm focused on other things. But I also get horny. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I need to do my thing.
Yeah. Let me say something. Imagine if I was saying I get horny and then I also had the power to just have sex with any girl that I wanted to. That's essentially the life that you're living. You can literally just say, I get horny, and there's hundreds of guys that are like, come here, Camilla. I got you, right? Men don't live like that. You're living in a privileged world. You have no idea. If you were ugly, your life would be different.
Yeah.
Your life would be so different, bro. You'd probably working at fucking Macy's or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
I don't think it's about being ugly. Like, yes, of course, but you know, you can fix that. You know.
No, you
like,
can't always
You're
fix
not.
that.
You're not ugly. You're just broke. Okay.
You.
Yeah, because you can get like
You're about to talk
surgery and all
surgery.
that. Me personally, I haven't done anything to my face.
How about your body?
Just my boobs.
Just your boobs?
Everything else is natural. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to you.
Mhm.
Any other chats, bro? Shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys.
Yeah, we got some more. We got AT. If you can't cook, you can't read. Following a recipe is simple. I'm a chef and don't expect her to throw down like me, but you got to know the basics.
Okay.
Shout out AT, man.
Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to AT. Shout out to all you guys super chatting. Make sure you guys like the video, man. Help us out with the algorithm. Any other ones real quick?
Yeah, we got Alexa Flores. If the past doesn't matter, why aren't women honest with men about it?
Okay. Camilla, earlier, you were the only one that said that your body count doesn't matter, but yet you were the only one that also didn't want to tell me your body count. Do you understand what she's saying? Speaking to the mic, please, Camilla.
Doesn't matter what.
So if the past doesn't matter, why aren't women honest with men about it? If it doesn't, Camilla, listen to me.
No, I can be honest. It's not like I'm hiding it from you. You know, I'm not lying or hiding it from you. That's different.
The fact that you wouldn't tell me means you're hiding it from me. Alone.
I would have to trust you a lot because I don't be telling that. Not even my friends. It's not because you're a guy. It's just I don't tell that to like whoever.
It is harder for you to tell me your body count than it is for you to have sex with like a random guy. That's crazy to me. Think about that for a second. If I was your type, right? If I was your type, holy shit! Shout out to the super chatters, man.
Because I don't trust
Unfiltered
you like
Crew stopping to show my blessings and support #respect #1 podcast.
Shout out to Super San Taco, man. Always
Big
support
shout,
us,
Super
bro.
San Taco.
We appreciate you, bro. So if I was your type, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I'm as tall as you want. I'm assuming you like black men, right? No, what you like, Hispanic guys?
No. Why you think that?
Because almost all Cubans like black men. Okay. Anyways, whatever. If I was your type and I was attracted to you, right?
I don't have a preference.
Okay, you don't have a preference. Okay, cool. You would fuck me just because you wanted to, right? So just because you wanted to, you would just be like, I'm attracted to this guy. I feel like I want to have sex tonight. I'm horny. You would just have sex with me.
Yeah, but I would also let him know that this is something like casual.
Just a one night stand.
Okay,
nah,
so
not
hold
a
on.
one night. Nah. hell
Okay,
no.
how about this? Explain to me right now how you would convince me and you would tell me that this is just a casual transaction between me and you. How would you go about that?
I would just be like, listen, I'm not ready for a relationship. You want to do it still or not?
Want to do
Like,
what? What do you want me to do?
Didn't you say have sex?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we were on the same page.
But at the same time, it has to be somebody, like if I was single, somebody that I've been talking to for like a little while.
Okay.
Not someone that just texted me yesterday that I don't know and I like him, but I don't know him. No, I wouldn't. It has to be someone that we've been talking for, I don't know, a few months.
Okay.
Maybe.
Does the guy have to do something in return?
In return?
Yeah.
He just has to be attractive, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you are lucky.
And
She's lucky she's
you're
hot,
saying
though.
he, like,
Yeah.
he gets to fuck you multiple times because you said no one night stand, and he
No,
doesn't have
I
to do
don't
shit.
one night
So he doesn't
stand.
have to do shit.
If
Let's
I
have, like,
really
a-
like you, I'm not. If I don't like you, then yeah, you gotta give me something in return.
Camilla, you,
You know what
are
I mean?
Camilla, you're like a you're basically like a bargaining chip. You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't attractive to you and I still wanted to have sex, I could still get that from you for the right amount of money. Think about that for a second.
You said 10K. What do you mean? You said 10K. You would go to the UK and get fucked.
Well, because I'm gonna have fun and everything, but if I'm not gonna have fun, and no.
So the right amount of money, like you said.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'd
Camilla,
rather do videos like that would get me money too
Okay.
than actually being with somebody. That's like I don't know. I don't like it.
Camilla, I will say that you are very lucky that you're an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Real quick,
Thank you,
I want to go around the panel real quick. And wait, do we have any other super chats real quick?
We got JT Hollywood. If you were given a hall pass who would you use it with?
Okay,
Could
good
be
question.
a celebrity or friend.
Good question. If you could, if your man gave you a free pass to fuck anybody in the world, who would you do it with?
Nobody.
Nobody. A few months ago, you
Yeah,
were saying
exactly.
something.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Same shit. You switched up real quick.
Nobody. Listen, and
He
I
must- he
actually,
must
I
have been
actually
mad
want to
that
say
podcast.
something. I actually want to say something.
She wants to say something.
Okay. I just want to thank my man because
For my man.
for
Thank
my
you for my
man,
man.
because when I was going through, now listen, I had to bury my father. I had to wash his flesh and blood before he died, bathe him every day. I was going through it. My man had a bunch of shit. We were moving everything too. My man, time to bury my father. My man, I was like, am I gonna pay for it? My man said, you know what? I'll pay for to bury your father.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say that a real man will pick up the woman, you know, he'll help out the woman.
Yeah.
Like
You know what?
tremendously.
Shout out to him too. I actually had the pleasure of meeting him, and really good vibes, man.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
Yeah, really, really cool guy from what I've seen. And yes, you're right. And but also that guy has to really love you to do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Right. That guy has to really care for you to do that shit. Cause trust me, most guys don't want to pay for dinner unless I'm getting something in return.
And that
I'm
was
not paying for
$7,000
yeah.
too.
Mhm.
That was $7,000
for $7K.
It's not cheap
yeah.
to bury
Yeah,
someone.
Very much.
that shit
Hell
ain't,
no.
yeah. Is there any other super chats real quick?
Yeah, we got Lord Peachy. Who is more emotional? Women. Who is more logical? Men. Why do women in relationships listen to their single friends' advice on dating?
Okay. Any ladies want to take this one real quick?
Because their single friends are giving them the advice that they want to hear, not that what they need to hear.
Yeah.
She got it.
Okay. Anybody
That
else
was
want to
fire.
take that one? What about you?
I don't know. I don't usually take advice from like single women
Okay.
myself, but I'm in a relationship, so that would make a little bit more sense
Okay.
to me.
Anybody else want to take this one? You want to take this one?
I mean, I would only take relationship advice from probably like people who've been in long relationships. Like I talk to a lot of older people, so like I'll get a lot of advice from them.
So would you take advice from like Mia Khalifa? She was in like 3 marriages,
Okay,
so she
no.
knows. But she
There's
was,
a
she was in 3
difference. I'm
marriages.
talking
though.
about like my parents, people I can say that I know are loyal or
Wait,
the
why
way
not?
I would describe I would want mine. Do you
I'm
get what
sorry,
I'm
you
trying
have
to
to
say?
Why
just say?
not Mia Khalifa?
Why not?
I just
Mia
want to
Khalifa?
know.
No,
Yeah.
Why
no,
not?
that's a question.
Let her answer.
Yeah,
Go
why
ahead.
not Mia
I
Khalifa?
mean,
I mean, he said that what 3 marriages?
Yeah, she was
I didn't
in
know that,
she,
but
she was
3
in 3
marriages.
marriages.
That's pretty.
she was in 3 marriages.
Mhm.
That
What's
tells
your
you
answer?
everything.
Yeah, that is a great answer.
Okay. I just wanna
Would
know.
you take advice from Mia Khalifa? She was in 3 marriages.
Okay, fine. No. But like I was, actually genuinely curious. I mean, you're talking about a person that has like a lot more experience.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Mhm.
Why do you argue for points that you don't care about?
I
Like-
didn't. I was asking like curiosity.
But,
Really.
well, so you asked why not Mia Khalifa? She
Mhm.
has 3 failed marriages.
Mhm.
Why would I?
I wasn't advocating for it either. It was more. It wasn't because like I support or anything like that. I'm not against it either. I just wanted to genuinely know.
Yeah. See, the problem that I have with people like you is you're so smart,
Hmm.
but you can't be politically correct. Like at some point, you can't play the fence.
Mhm.
You either believe in this or you believe in that, right? You can't sit here and say, I'm not against it, but I also don't advocate it. You're playing a gray area.
Mhm.
You either are against it or you support it, right? In sports, they say either you coach it or you condone it.
Mhm.
It's one of the two.
I don't
You-
know. I don't think it's so radical. Like I am very in the middle, and you're right. Like when it comes to certain things, I don't disagree or agree with because I don't like to judge people on their like lifestyle. Or
That's
their
what it
choices.
is.
That's the
You don't like to
the
judge
thing.
people.
Yeah.
You don't like to judge people because you yourself don't like to be judged,
I
right?
guess so,
And
yeah.
a lot of
I wouldn't
times,
want
what I
that.
find with women like you is you don't want to judge people. You still judge internally.
Mhm.
You know you judge, but you don't want to judge outwardly because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And we have women that come on here all the time and do that.
Mhm.
We play this rating game and they're like, oh, I just don't want to rate because I don't want to hurt her feelings. And it's like, you already know what you think about this girl, and it's like, God damn, shout out to the super chatters, man.
And we got another one.
Question for the panel. Is a lady more likely to hook up with a stranger she just met or someone she's been seeing platonically acquaintance for months?
Okay. You know what? Camilla, what do you think about that one?
I already said it.
Speaking to the mic,
I
please.
already said it.
Which one?
It's more likely, definitely, with a guy that I've been talking to for months, definitely.
Okay.
Because you feel more like, I don't know, secure, I guess.
Gotcha.
More,
it's a little bit more of a comfort level, right?
yeah, it's like I'm not gonna be with you if I just seen you the first time.
Okay.
I don't feel like.
Shout out
it's gonna
to
work.
Young Modded Controllers, man. He's coming up with some really good questions
Yeah,
today,
man. Appreciate it, brother.
Shout out to you, brother. Real quick, the question we asked before that, I wanted to see if you would answer that one. Do you remember what it was?
No.
I don't either. Anybody want to remember?
You're good, I got it.
What was it, bro?
Why do women in relationships listen to their single friends?
Why do women get advice from their single friends?
I don't know who you're talking about, because me personally, I don't listen to nobody's advice.
Damn, you take that personal.
I mean, I can listen, but I'm still gonna do whatever I want.
Okay.
I never do what somebody tells me.
So here's what I'll say, and you guys can go in on this as well. Single women keep women single. Okay, and misery loves company, bro. You ever notice you're in a relationship and your friend just happens to always be telling you like, that dude probably ain't shit, he ain't no good, you should leave him. Bro, this girl's single. She doesn't like, women envy each other so much, it's ridiculous. I can see my boy in a relationship and genuinely be happy for him, but women have this like catty competition. It's a weird mentality. It's like a crab mentality where they're always pulling each other down, but they're not being honest with each other, right? I don't think that this is why my girlfriend doesn't have single women friends. What the fuck can your single friend tell us about a relationship? Like, your single friend wants to do single women activities. So no, bro, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening.
Yeah, I'll say that. I do think single women keep other women single. I think there's just a jealousy factor, like he was saying.
Yes.
I think that a lot of women, let's go on a girls trip, let's do this, and then you get influenced, and they just want to they want to keep you out of a relationship because they can't get in one. So I would definitely say a lot of the ladies on the panel, you guys all have boyfriends, I guess, and a girlfriend. But yeah, just stay away from people that are doing that, women that are doing that, because they're low key jealous of you. And
It's not low key, it's high key.
I would consider that a toxic like homegirl. If she's sitting there talking about my boyfriend all the time, saying, "Oh, he's horrible, this, that." Unless I've seen that for myself, don't talk about it.
Okay.
But that's the majority of your single friends are going to be like that because they want you to be in the same spot
But
they
then
are
I
at.
wouldn't be friends with them.
I agree.
Ladies.
But if you'll know if that's your friend if you go to her and be like, I want to have a healthy relationship, so I can't be friends with you at this moment. But if you get a boyfriend or you get a relationship, then we could talk again. And she's like, nah, fuck that. You're weird. Blah, blah, blah. She's not really your friend.
Yeah. Ladies, when we first started this podcast, we had a lot of women that would fly in from other states to do the show. And after the show, they would go out clubbing. And women always travel in groups. Like, they don't, like, women almost rarely just get on a plane by themselves and go to another state. Like, it almost never happens, right? Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, during the show, they're like, yeah, I got a boyfriend. My boyfriend's back at home. He's in Indiana. Red flag. Little Lucas, Lucas is in Indiana.
I know things about everyone, but did you ever get advice from the people you would give favors to in the bathroom during high school?
Whoa.
Shit. What the fuck?
Wait, who's Desire?
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
Desire.
Hold on.
I would assume.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. Hold on. And let me finish this thought real quick. And these girls would go out to the club and they would live as if they had no boyfriends. Why? Because their single friends are with them and they're partying. Now, real quick, your name's Desiree?
Desiree.
Okay, cool. So what the heck is this about? I know things about everyone at Desiree. Did you ever get advice from the people you would give favors to in a bathroom during high school?
I don't know what they're referring to, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not like I would meet up with guys in the bathroom. The bathroom's completely wide open. So it's not like you could get into the guy's bathroom.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
What does that mean? You gave favors elsewhere?
I mean, I'm just confused about it as much as I'm reading it. Like,
okay. And it sucks because we don't know anything about anything. So
I don't have a comment.
And I'm not gonna sit here and speculate on stuff I don't know.
In my high school, there'll be securities everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like,
so you tried going in the bathroom.
She did. Look
Do
at her.
what? Like, please.
She be horny, bro. Come on, let's give it a buzz. She's be horny.
I couldn't. Like, there was securities.
God
there.
damn, but
like,
you tried
everywhere.
Yeah, you tried though.
Shout out to you.
Nah, I would do another thing.
Wait, what about
She
like
said I was doing other
behind the
things.
bleachers in the gym?
Say what?
Behind the bleachers in the gym?
Nah. I was a little too innocent. I don't know. I was a little dumb.
Okay.
So that was not my
Being
thing.
innocent is not dumb, by the way.
Yeah, but I was both.
You were both.
No,
You were
if you
innocent.
were- if you were dumb and
saying
you were
anything,
innocent,
bro.
then that means
Wait,
you can't be innocent. and
Wait,
dumb.
so
That
are
doesn't
you
make
not
sense.
dumb now that you're doing OnlyFans and all this? Are
Should
you
be the
smart
other way
now?
around.
I guess not. No.
You're lucky you're cute. I'm gonna just keep saying it. You are lucky you were hot.
You know what?
It's-
I have a question for the guys, real quick. Any other super chats?
No, that's all right.
Okay, real quick. So 2 questions for you.
I know he's about to ask.
Which girl on here would you find marriageable material, and which girl on here would you say you would just find
Slut out?
as a fuck buddy?
A fuck buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, clearly Camila for
Camilla
a fuck
for the
buddy.
fuck buddy, and who would you marry?
Marriage material. Jesse ain't never fucked up.
I
Jesse has not missed
Whoa,
out
whoa, whoa,
once
whoa,
every
whoa,
time
whoa,
she
whoa,
gets
whoa!
a
Hold
podcast.
up, hold up. Chat. I want to know what the chat thinks, bro. First of all, if you lose a fight in front of her, you're done.
Yep.
I ain't
That's
losing.
bro. Listen,
If- hey,
Hold on,
yo,
yeah,
yo,
listen,
I ain't losing.
Listen, this is this is.
Hey, yo, and if it comes to
Hold
it,
on,
then
hold
you
on,
can
hold
get
on.
a shot. We ain't losing.
Listen. Hold on. Listen. This is what the problem that I have with your logic earlier. Well, he loses a fight, bro. If it's 1-on-1, one of them is gonna lose.
Yeah, but if
Hold on. Listen, it's equally likely that both of them are gonna lose, and then whoever is bigger and taller or weighs more, or like you have all these different things that play into it. Like the fact that you would just leave your man because he lost a fight. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything good with losing a fight. Like you should try to win every fight. But
if you got fucked up, bro, that's bad. Like,
but
that's
listen,
bad.
but that's what I'm saying.
He
This
needs
and
you.
I'm so glad that you said that because it goes to show you that a woman's love is conditional, right? A woman will love you as long as you win every fight. But there's not one motherfucker in this world that can win every fight against every guy. There's always someone bigger out there. There's always someone stronger out there. Like you can't sit here and say I would win every fight.
I'm not saying that. Anyways.
Listen, I respect the courage. You get me? Because I'm like that too. I got courage. Like I'll fight anybody. But bro, you're not gonna win every fight. And I wouldn't even want to be with a girl that says, if you lost a fight, that's it, we're done. Because bro, you think I lost on purpose? you think I got my ass beat on purpose? Like what like it makes no sense to me. Any other super chats real quick?
Nope.
Okay, real quick. So she's wifey for you and she's fuck buddy.
Fuck buddy and wifey. Wait, if I lost to a bigger guy, you would leave me?
Yeah, man. I don't know why you're getting fucked up by those big guys.
Come on, bro. Okay, cool. Pick one real quick, man.
No, it would be Jesse still.
It was still, bro. You're weird. Okay, what about you, bro?
Mary.
Okay.
Who?
Fuck buddy,
Mary
man.
Liz. Smash.
Okay.
her.
Real quick. Let's have Curtis do this one too, man. Real quick, short and concise, bro. Who you marrying? Who you fucking?
Yep. I'll probably take
God damn,
Elizabeth.
Jules look bad over there. Okay, shout out to Jules, man. Okay, who you fucking? Who you marrying?
I'm marrying Liz and smashing Camilla
You marrying Liz and smashing Camilla?
all day.
Okay. I'm gonna be a little different. I think she's pretty marriageable. I think she has a good head on her shoulders, man.
She agreed to
Unless the
using
bathroom
guys.
situation, huh?
She agreed to using guys at
Yeah.
the beginning of the podcast.
Ah, what
And she
happened
keeps
now,
laughing every
Eric?
time we
What
say
happened
it.
now?
You know
What the
what?
fuck?
You know what? I forgot about that.
And every time we say it, she laughs.
Yo, I'll run down the whole
God.
panel and say what I said.
Hold on.
before.
God, you know what?
No,
I'm sorry, I forgot
okay.
about that. I'm gonna have to. You know what?
You're not gonna
She-
pick her either.
she's too like woke for me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She's like
She's not gonna change her ways.
okay.
Her mother's the leader in the
Um,
relationship.
I know too much about her.
I know too
Even
much
though
about
you're
Liz.
cool. I don't know anything about Liz.
Yeah, you do, bro. The
I
first
do?
podcast when it was Jesse and Liz, you know too much.
God damn, what am I missing? What the
Bro.
Okay, you know what? Okay. Fuck it. I'm not marrying you, bro. I'm not marrying you.
You gonna
Also
marry-
gonna
Okay,
marry you.
so
you gotta marry Jesse.
all right, so then I fuck buddy, and then I just can't get my ass.
Come on,
whooped in
bro.
front of
Pick
you.
one. See,
I-
you talk about
I'm-
us.
No. I'll marry you, but I just won't fight in front of you. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
Don't-
cool.
don't do that.
So, chat, let me know if you guys agree with us, man. That was a fun activity right there. Any other super chats, real quick?
Nope, that's all.
Okay, real quick, ladies. You guys have been an amazing panel. I have one more question for you guys. Okay, real quick. If you could say anything to your ex, anything at all, one thing, what would you say to him?
To him?
Yes,
Which one though?
your ex, your last ex. Anything?
my last
yes.
one?
What would you
Okay.
say to him?
nothing. That I hope he has a successful life.
Okay.
And I'm sorry.
And you're sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
From my heart.
From
yeah.
your heart. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. What about you? What would you say to your ex?
I'm sorry. I'm happy I'm gone.
You're happy you're gone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about
Goodbye.
you? What would you say to your ex?
I would just simply say
Into the mic, please.
I would just simply say just to get better with your life in general
Mhm.
and stop lying to all the girls you get with.
Okay, cool. What about you? What would you say to your ex?
I've only dated like the person I'm currently with.
That's it?
Mhm.
God damn, but you said you have 3 bodies.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Okay, the math don't add up. I'm
How
sorry.
old are you?
I'm 22.
How long have you been in a relationship?
Like a year now.
Shout out to the super chat.
Question for the
Yeah,
panel.
the
Why do
mistakes.
women complain about there not being any good men, but don't respond to the guys in their DMs?
Okay, real quick. We'll get to that one real quick. Okay, so you saying the 2 guys before your current boyfriend were mistakes?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was honestly like if I could take it back, I would, because I did want to like save myself till marriage. Like that was the initial idea. I think it was like a lot of pressure.
Okay.
It was for me that.
Listen.
So I wouldn't even consider those. But if I'm being honest, I had to give you like the honest answer.
I appreciate your honesty.
Mhm.
I admire people that can come on here and be their real, genuine self. So shout out to you. Okay, what about you?
I'll see you in hell, baby.
Okay, I'll see you in hell. Okay, what about you? What would you say to your ex?
Thank you for the lessons.
Okay, listen, real quick, what would you say to your ex if you could say anything to your ex?
Fuck you, bitch.
Hey, what's going on?
Damn.
He's
She
hurt.
did you dirty.
Holy
I'm hurt.
shit.
I'm hurt.
That nigga
We
said,
feel the
"Fuck
hurt.
you, bitch."
I'm hurt right now.
Bro, what the
Say that.
fuck?
I know.
We gotta talk after the show. Bro.
What would you say to your ex?
I
don't have one.
You go
I
first.
don't have one. So
Oh,
what
you
would
don't
you
have
say
an
to your
ex?
ex?
Oh, fuck, that's true. You don't have one. What would I say to my ex? I would say, I'm sorry. I would say, I've grown a lot lately, and I see where I went wrong, regardless of what she did. I think one of the worst things you can do is talk bad about somebody that did something for you in the past, whether you ended good or bad. I think it's horrible to talk shit about them. It says a lot about your own personal character. I would just say that I hope that one day she matures a bit the way I have, and hopefully we can be good co-parents for our kids. But the reason why I asked that question is because typically women will almost always say negative things about their ex, but most men actually say good things about their ex, with the exception of my brother over here. Okay,
He's hurt.
so
I'm hurt.
why do you women think that things work that way? For the most part, whenever a guy breaks up with a girl, he does have a lot of love for her, right? And I'm talking about real relationships. I'm not talking about one night stands or little flings. I'm talking about real relationships. Why do you ladies think that men care more about their exes than women care more about their exes? Go ahead, Camilla.
Well, you know something, for me in my head, I'm nobody's ex. Like for me, like if you're my ex, I don't know. It's like
Silly woman.
I never dated you in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then that means you have no
so-
bodies either, right?
Oh, stop
No,
being
that's
delusional.
different.
Okay.
That's a little different though.
Camilla, so you have no exes.
Yeah.
Oh, stop being delusional.
If I'm being real with you, I've had like I don't know.
Camilla, you are so lucky you're pretty.
Yeah.
You're literally so lucky. Like if you take that away, bro.
Like 5 boyfriends
Okay.
and 2 girlfriends.
Okay, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I don't know. I think because
This isn't rocket science. We all know why, right?
Men cheat more.
What? Why? Wait, what? Men cheat more. Okay. Why do you, Hollywood? You confused?
Can you?
Oh, there goes that
Let me-
TikTok.
let
There
me
goes that
go.
TikTok
Brain
attention
fart.
span, right?
Yeah.
Like computing.
Go,
Okay.
go, go.
Why do you think that men typically talk good about their exes and women don't?
Because men stand on values. They understand if they go around shaming the woman and stuff, like it just brings down her value. So they'll kind of preserve that. They'll just kind of keep moving along. And women, they don't care. They just bash bash the name and whatever.
That's actually a really good answer. Shout out to you. What about you? What do you think?
I agree with what she said 100%. I mean, and I do lean towards the fact that men initially are cheating on girls, so they're just sitting there like, oh, it's just the men. How she was saying, how.
What makes you ladies say that men cheat more than women? I don't understand where you guys are getting this information from.
Because I've experienced it.
Yeah, personal
Okay.
experiences.
Okay, so
Yeah.
personal experiences. You guys are still the minority though. You understand that 1 out of 3 guys is either a virgin or hasn't had sex in a year? When was the last time you had sex?
Me?
Yeah, Camilla, you. I'm pointing at you. You had sex yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
when-
mean, today in the 4
today in the
a.m.
morning, 4 a.m. Okay, that was today. Okay.
So, yeah.
Damn, I was working. Okay. What about you?
Oh my god.
When was the last time you had sex? You're married. It doesn't matter.
Don't put me
When
on
was
the
the
spot.
when was the last time?
Okay, listen, y'all, listen.
It was it.
I feel like you should not be having sex every day. You're
What?
supposed to.
What
you're
the
supposed to-
fuck? I'm glad I didn't pick her
You're
name.
supposed to hold up. You're supposed to save
Oh,
a little
no.
something.
You-
Yes. So
No.
so we had sex like yesterday.
Hollywood.
Because I don't be every
hold on,
day.
hold on,
No.
hold on.
Hollywood is wifey for life. Desire, I would definitely take you to Pound Town, but I would not pay for IT or do it in the bathroom.
Oh,
Yo, you just said Hollywood's wifey for life. She's not gonna give you any sex.
yeah.
No.
Shout
For
out
a
to
month.
JT though. JT said that before she opened her mouth. Look, listen, you're married. You keeping sex away from your husband is cheating in my book.
Red flag.
Yes.
In my book, that is cheating. You should be giving it to him. You should be throwing it. He should be saying, "Wait, baby."
Exactly.
Like Jules,
chill.
Jules is like, "You want another round?" I'm like, "Whoa, bro, chill, bro, chill. 5 rounds in 2 hours. We need to fucking chill, bro. Like, bro, that's what I want. I don't want no boring shit, bro.
You can't
nah.
wear that thing out. You
No.
can't-
You
gotta-
can wear
gotta-
that thing
no,
out. It
you
heals.
can't.
It heals.
You got.
That thing heals.
It's
Okay.
gotta cut like a cake every time. So you gotta.
Bro,
can't, you know.
Hollywood. Ladies, let me tell you something. If you
Yeah.
reserve sex from your man, I genuinely think that you are hurting your relationship, and I count that as cheating. I really do. I count that as cheating because I can't sit here and reserve when to pay the bills. I can't sit here and say, I'm not going to protect you, right? I'm not going to provide. I don't feel like it today. I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. See, this is what I was telling you earlier. It's just that men don't get to choose when they feel like it. Yo, listen, there's not been one time where Jules wanted to fuck and I was like, I don't feel like it. Bro, listen, we gonna get it in. You feel me? Even if we just went a few rounds, suck my dick and we good. You know what I mean? Like it's not that hard.
But
Men,
sex is not a responsibility.
bro, sex is absolutely
Hell
a
yeah, it
responsibility.
is.
Yeah, it like you.
All right,
have
then I'm gonna go
fun,
fuck a different girl then.
You have fun. You
Don't
have
get mad.
fun.
Don't get mad then.
Camilla, sex is a responsibility.
Sex is something that you have fun, yeah, okay, but it's not something like you have to do. Of
Yeah,
course,
that's
it's part
weird.
of the
So-
relationship.
Bro, you
Hold
wild.
on,
You
but
just
wait,
said you was
wait,
horny
wait,
all the
wait,
time.
I was
Hold
about
up.
to say, yeah. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
You say you was
So
horny
you
all
said-
the time.
Right, you said you
Yeah,
was
I
horny all the
am.
time. So
I'm
what
not-
if your girlfriend said, "Baby, we ain't having sex till this
I
house
know she
clean,
wouldn't.
till the full course meals on the table. Like until that happens, baby, go use your toy or something, because this ain't happening."
Nah, I always know the person I'm dating. I know my girl's not like that. She's actually worse than me.
No, here's the problem: is that you will never have that problem. It's like if people went hungry in Saudi Arabia and there was no food over there. As long as I have food here, I wouldn't care what happens over there.
No, but at the same time, if it's one day, okay, but I'm not
Yeah.
like if it's 1 week, no. If it's like I would understand if she tells me, "Oh, I don't want to have sex today." Okay, 1 day, but it's not like a week.
Yeah.
You know? Unless she's sick or something.
Okay.
Like
The difference here is if you're not married, that's one thing.
Mhm.
First of all, I don't even think that's okay if you're not married. But if you are married, it's definitely not okay. Absolutely not okay. And I consider you a friend of our show, right? Like you're super cool. But I still got to be honest. You know what I mean? Now I feel like you disagree with me.
I do.
Okay.
I think that it's a dangerous line to add. It seems like a little bit like advocating that you should be ready to go whenever it is that your man wants you to, and that's not okay.
Okay. Why
Because
is it not
if-
okay?
Because that's literally the definition of peer pressure, and that is a form of other things that we are not gonna.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a job?
Mhm.
Where do you work?
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Okay. So do you do whatever your manager tells you to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do it when he tells you to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the most
Okay.
part, yeah.
So what's the difference between your manager telling you what to do at work because you're expecting a paycheck, and me and you who are in a relationship? I'm providing for you. I'm protecting you. I'm doing all these things I'm supposed to do as a man. What is the difference between your manager telling you to do something and me telling you, hey, I want to have sex. Let's have sex. What's the difference?
That's not a command. You don't. One person doesn't choose sex. Two people should be choosing to have sex. So if I'm not, let's say I'm not in the mood, right? My boyfriend, and he knows this because like I've had moments where I'm like, no, right? And if it's 1 day, 2 day, right? I'm like, no, that's it. No, I don't think it's like something that we need to even consider. He knows, he's very well aware of like there are days where I'm just like I'm going through it or something, or I'm busy, I have a lot of work to do and stuff like that. I don't think that's why vocabulary is very important, right? If you say you're reserving it, that's different. I don't think I agree with that. I don't see a reason to keep that as like it's kind of like a very weird power dynamic. But like if you just don't do it or you don't want to do it, you shouldn't feel like you have to do it just because he's my boyfriend or he's my man and like I'm gonna do it because that's it.
Do you understand the difference though? Like women get to do what they want to do if they want to do it. A man has no option.
No, but you know what the thing is that, and this is a conversation I had with my same boyfriend where I was like, you know what's really funny is that there have never been a time where my boyfriend has said no to me. And I told him one time, I was like, that's funny. Oh, maybe.
Question for the panel: who has more influence in making a toxic person, men or women?
Yo, we'll get to that in a second. Shout out to Super Saiyan Taco Man. So you're saying your man has never said no to you?
No. And I told him, I was like, and I've told him multiple times, if you ever don't want to, you can. I think the difference is that men naturally always want to.
No.
At least
no.
in my
You just heard me say minutes ago that sometimes, bro, listen, a man can only have sex but so many times within a fucking hour. Okay? Sometimes I'm like, bro, I need a little break. Like I'm cool with going some more rounds, Jules. Calm down. You feel me? But I need a break. My body needs to replenish. I need, you know what I mean? Like the semen needs to build up. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here shooting blanks and shit. You feel me? But a man will never say no. Because first of all, it's not that we always want to. We just understand what you want is more important to me than what I want. Right? So if you want it right now and I don't have it, I'm shooting blanks. I'm gonna shoot blanks, baby. Let's go shoot some blanks. You feel me? Like it's just it's what but women are like, no, I don't feel like it today. Maybe tomorrow.
So
maybe you have your period
or whatever. Like I think that so you would rather like disappoint, right? Because that's like you're saying you're like shooting blanks.
No, I'm not disappointing. I'm just saying when it's time to finish, I
Okay.
might be shooting blanks, but I'm not disappointing.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is women get to choose what to do based off their feelings. And essentially you're punishing your man because you feel like you don't want to have sex. And I just don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. And then I'll get dragged online because women will sit here and be like, well, that sounds misogynistic and it sounds like you're a predator and you're trying to force her to do something she doesn't want. But men never have an option. We do what we have to do. And women do what they want to do. Right? Shout out to Jules over there. She's having a fucking ball in the back, man. Shout out to Jules in the back. Real quick, let's get to the super chats, man. Go ahead and read the chats real quick.
Yep. That last one just came through, Super Saiyan Taco. It was still the question for the panel. Who has more influence in making a toxic person, men or women?
Okay. Anybody want to take this one? Free for all.
Women.
All right,
Okay,
well,
cool.
that's simple.
You know what? I appreciate your honesty, ladies. Thank you so much. And you know what? Even though me and you don't agree on pretty much anything, I always learn more from people I disagree with than people I agree with. If we agreed on everything, what's to talk about?
Right.
So shout out to you. Any other super chats?
No, that's all.
That's
Hold on, Steve, Eric, hold on. Do you think it's cheating if your girl makes you wear a condom?
Whoa. This sounds like a personal
No, this is not
question
personal.
right
It's
here.
not personal.
Okay.
I promise.
Hey, yo.
There's something I just know.
Okay,
I don't want to out anyone. I'm just saying. I
Hey,
know.
you ain't outing me.
No, I'm outing you. I'm just saying.
me.
Daisy, what's up? What's up?
Someone in this building, I'm outed, but I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna put their business out there.
You ain't outing me. I know that. Me and
So-
Jules are good. All right, go ahead, bro.
I'm not outing you, but answer the question.
Do I think it's cheating if she asks to use a condom? My girlfriend? Why would my girlfriend?
Nah, she makes you wear a condom.
I would think that she's cheating if she's making me wear a condom. I would be like, yo, why am I wearing a condom?
What?
Like, what would be the purpose of doing that?
Facts.
Or she thinks that I'm cheating,
Mhm.
especially if we started with the condom.
Why is your face
What
like
the
that?
fuck?
Typically,
Because
typically,
sometimes women don't want to get pregnant.
I don't want to
like,
get pregnant.
Yeah, you
What?
know.
But if they've had
And you
sex
hold up,
before?
yeah, you've been fucking raw for the
Yeah.
longest, and all
So
of a
what?
sudden
And then
you
all
don't
of a
want to
sudden-
fuck.
You never heard of time when to have a baby? You woman knows when she
Bro,
wants to
there's
have a
plan
baby.
Bs
when
and other
not.
shit.
control.
Like, I mean,
No, if you know anything, like really have read out the logistics of what Plan B is like, it can really mess you up. You shouldn't be taking more than even one Plan B in the month. You should not be taking more.
you
And
should
if
be
you
on
are,
birth
feel like a
control.
woman
I'm
that
saying you
can
should be
feel
on birth
medicine.
control,
My
and
girl's
that's the
popping out
case.
shit like
even
him.
so, that's another topic. Is like birth control and Plan B. All of
Nah.
those things are like if you have to look into.
Wait, you
what
guys
can
just
it
missed the
do.
fact that he said his girl is popping those things like candy.
I hear.
What guy look like?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Ladies, I appreciate your honesty. Again, any other super chats real quick?
Well, hold on, Eric, you didn't answer.
What was that?
Is it cheating?
Listen, man,
Oh, Eric, Steve, you didn't answer that either.
I cannot answer questions that I don't have a problem with. Me and Jules are good, bro.
But if Jules was like, "Yo, you have to wear a condom, we're not fucking," what would you? What would you say?
I would have some real concerns. I'd be like, yo, you know what we about? Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be worried about something. I think I would immediately start to panic. I'd be like, okay, something's just not normal here. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But then again, also the woman has a right if she wants to have sex with you, bro. If she wants you to wear a condom, bro, you kind of have to respect that. You know what I mean? You can't be like, nah, fuck it, I don't want to.
I'll just be like, I'm not trying to fuck then.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that like I said again, I said if you do that, then you're a G.
That's how you end up a baby daddy.
Yeah.
That's how you get multiple kids.
I feel like this was directed at you for a reason. What's up with that?
I have no clue.
Okay, all right. So,
I
how would you feel about that if she made you do that?
I said it. I said I think she's cheating.
She's
Like,
cheating.
I think something's going on. Like,
Okay.
especially if we already started without a condom, it would just be weird to me. If
Okay.
we started with a condom and we were still boyfriend and girlfriend, and then, I mean, we just would be using it. But
Okay.
if we took it off and then she says put it back on, it's just weird.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to you. Real quick, any other super chats?
No, that's all
okay.
right.
Yo, listen. Shout out to the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video, man. We appreciate that so much. Real quick, we didn't get to finish. Why do you think? God damn, ladies.
Headphones too close.
Yeah, head too close to the mic. Real quick, why do you think that women talk so badly about their exes and men don't?
Probably because maybe like I think women find a lot of like situations where they can communicate with other girls a little bit like empowering, right? Like when you can mutually share the experience with somebody else, that's like something nice that they feel. I don't think it's just because, oh, I'm just gonna shit on this man, right? I think it's more like this is just casually like the bond that we have, or maybe that's just like what they're naturally used to.
Okay. What about you?
Women will talk shit about their exes for the fact that they are really hurt about whatever the fuck happened.
Okay.
And men just don't give a fuck.
Okay. What about you?
Facts. Women are gonna talk shit because our feelings are hurt and we lead with our feelings. So
Okay.
we might sit here and talk shit, but in the back of our head, we're like, yeah, he's a dickhead, but he was also a great guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I just don't want people to know you were a great guy because I'm mad at you right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the
I
important
have a
part.
theory. I think that women talk bad about their exes because accountability, right? It's easier to talk shit about someone than it is to say, I messed up. I could have done better. Yo, switch the camera on me, homie. I could have done better. I did this. I realized I could have done this. You know, like it's so much easier to go ahead and trash somebody. I would just say if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all. Okay. If we don't have any other super chats, real quick, I want to get your thoughts on the show. And then also if you could tell us if you learned anything today. So thoughts on the show. Go ahead.
Okay. I think this is a great show. I like the vibe. The people were nice, like the girls, everybody. And I think
You like the chat too?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
We had fun.
I think the chat thinks you're
Sure.
cute.
Yeah.
Chat, let me know if you guys think if you guys think she's cute. I actually surprised that no guys wanted you to rate them. I think that would have been pretty cool.
To rate them?
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
Yeah,
but
I'm very honest. Always.
okay, cool. Let me ask you
I
something.
should have drank something.
Oh shit, you should have drank something. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it would be more lit.
Okay, let me ask you something before we go. Did you learn anything today?
Did I learn anything? I don't think so.
Nothing at all? God bless your soul. God bless your soul.
I had hella fun though.
So,
and
ladies,
I
if women make
appreciate
toxic
this
men, if a
opportunity.
man is
But I
holding you
think
down, then it's okay for him
I've
to
heard the
occasionally
same
step out.
things over
Okay,
and
give me a
over.
second. Hold on. So ladies, if a woman make toxic men, if a man is holding you down, then I can't read it, bro. It's yellow.
Yeah, you're good.
It's too far. Go ahead and
So,
read it.
ladies, if women make toxic men, if a man is holding you down, then it's okay for him to occasionally step out.
Okay. Ladies, do you agree with that? Anybody agree with that?
No.
Okay. I would say this: if you're holding out on your man, if you're holding out on your husband, with all due respect here, I wouldn't be surprised if he did step out. I wouldn't be surprised, and you shouldn't be surprised.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Shot. Who was that, bro?
What's up, brother?
Tepenso.
Okay, shout
Oh,
out
what's
to,
up,
shout out to
Tepenso?
Tepenso, man.
How you doing, brother?
You got to put it up on the screen so I can see it, homie.
What's good, G?
Okay, shout out to Tepenso, man. Tepenso's amazing. Good to see you in here, brother. Listen, again, you're a friend. I respect you. I also respect you, man. I just don't think it's okay to she'll disagree with me. She'll tell you, do whatever you want. But I'm telling you, your man, you gave your man credit for doing something that most men would not do. You gave your man credit for being there when no one else was. You gave your man credit for stepping up for you. And you're telling me that you're going to deny him sex because you don't feel like having it?
Red flag.
Like not all the time, but some days, yeah.
Okay.
That's how women stop,
Okay.
being
Well, what
so
if he
simp
themselves?
themselves.
What if that one day
and
Hollywood? What if that one day he felt like not helping you pay for your father's funeral?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. That women understand that men are always gonna do what they're supposed to do for the most part, unless you're dating a fucked up dude. But women get to choose when they want to be women, right? And it's just kind of fucked up. It's just really fucked up, bro. I don't want to beat a dead horse real quick. So, okay, cool. Thoughts on the show, and then anything you learned today.
Okay. I had learned that definitely
You shouldn't withhold sex?
You shouldn't hold
Okay.
it. Just give it up. Give it up. Just
Are you
give
okay
it
with
up.
that? You okay with that?
Okay with
With the fact that I changed their mind? No, you're
No.
not. It's okay. I appreciate your honesty. Okay.
Yeah, give it up, and then I just love you guys.
Do you think
guys
that's
are
peer pressure?
awesome.
Do you think I'm peer pressuring her?
no.
You can be
I think
honest.
she made her decision, right? And
Uh-huh.
it's okay to change your mind.
Mhm.
However, like you changing it for her,
Okay. Oh, I'm just giving her a man's perspective, right? And she can do whatever she wants with
I
that
guess
information.
like, but if you had asked me the same question of like whether or not my boyfriend can like take a day off or do something or not want to do something, then my answer is different. Like I would be like, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I would be okay with that. But again, I think that, everybody has different perspectives on it. So
I get it.
in my relationship, it's okay.
Mhm.
In somebody else's relationship, it's not okay.
Yeah.
So if you're getting evicted and your boyfriend had to pay the bill this day, and he was like, "Nah, not today," you would do it?
I'll be sad. But no. I mean, if he can't pay for it, then he can't pay for it. It's like
No, I just
think
didn't
that-
want to.
Oh, he didn't want to?
Yeah.
If he didn't, well, that's
It's his
weird.
day
Like,
off.
why would
Remember,
he
His
bring
day
that
off.
up?
Hold on.
Why would he bring that up?
Hold
Got
on.
her
You just
ass.
said it's
Well,
weird.
If he
You
tell
just-
me that he can afford it and doesn't want to, then that's just kind of mean. Like, that's
Well,
what I mean.
He's
hold
just
on.
not in the mood that day.
Hold on. But
I
but
don't ever expect my boyfriend, and like my boyfriend makes a lot more than me.
you gotta
but-
listen to your own logic though for a second. You just said that. Holy shit! Shout out to the super chatters, man.
Ladies, why don't you go to church?
We'll get to.
I
Yo,
go to
listen.
church.
We'll get to this one in a second. But understand what you just said. Understand what you just said. You just said if he could afford to pay it, but he chose not to because he didn't feel like it. That was weird.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying about her.
Like, why would he bring that up? Because here's the thing: from the get go, I don't jump to my boyfriend for money.
Okay.
I'm not like that. I have my.
You're too
own-
masculine, mama. You're way too
Maybe,
masculine.
maybe,
You're way too masculine.
Maybe, and that's the thing.
You no offense to
Possibly.
your man,
Mhm.
but there's gonna be a guy that's gonna come into your life, and he's gonna make it so easy for you to just take it easy.
He
and
does
be-
make, but that's my. I'm so.
Your
okay,
man
so
makes
my
it
thing-
easy for you to do 50-50. You need a man that makes it easy for you to do 0-0.
No. That's the common. This is the problem. My boyfriend.
You have a
literally-
roommate. You're living with a roommate. Your boyfriend's a roommate. Your boyfriend
My
is a
boyfriend
friend.
not a roommate. My
Okay.
okay, here's another thing is like, for example, and to give you a better example, my boyfriend is literally, he wants to buy his own house. He literally has the money to buy his own house right now. He's like, come live in this house with me.
Okay.
Now, maybe you're right. Maybe I am a little bit more masculine in my ideas of like,
no, I kind of want to hold off until I do that. That's just my personal choice.
Mhm.
There's nothing he's not providing or not doing for me.
Okay.
Not a single thing. It's just my own, like, okay, but I'm a person. I'm not just like a being of my boyfriend. And I don't feel that way. I feel like we are two separate beings, and I like to have my own time in my life and my things. So it's kind of like I don't live for him. I don't breathe for him. It's not like that.
That's the problem, though. I don't want to be with a girl that's not living for me or breathing for me. I want that exact thing. Like, my girlfriend is here in the studio with me. When I leave here, we're going to the gym. After that, we're going home.
We're going to the gym too. But anyway.
Yeah. After that, we're going home. And we go to the same gym.
Yeah,
by
we
the
go
way.
to the same gym.
And after that, we're going home. And after that, we're gonna get a snack. And after that, we'll shower. We'll go to sleep. Like, bro, we're in sync. I don't want my girl to be like, yeah, but today I'm gonna go to my friend Dina's house, and then tomorrow I'll see you.
Well, it's not like, and that's what I mean. There's boundaries. I don't act out of character or act single or any of that. He knows where I stand when it comes to like going out or things like that. And we go out together and we do everything together. He literally picks me up. Even if I was to call him right now, he'd be like, "I'm coming right now to get you." So it's not. We don't have those issues. I like to choose myself. So
you know what? I respect it. I think in today's society is just a whole different like dating. I don't know. Everything's weird now. Like, I'm more traditional. Like, I believe the man should be in the lead at all times. I believe that the man should pay for all the bills. I believe the man should open the door for you. He should bring you flowers. He should pay for dinner, right? And I don't think that there's a time where my girlfriend should open a door for me and make sure I sit down before she goes. Like, I just think there's gender roles, right? And I should always protect. If I have to die for my girlfriend, I'll die for my girlfriend.
I think my boyfriend would also share that. I just kind of like, I guess I'm very combative in the sense of like.
That's a problem, though.
I don't always like to take the whatever I'm getting. It's more like, no, I can also choose my
That's
own
a defense mechanism, by the way. You're dealing with something internal that you haven't dealt with. That's a defense mechanism. I'm just pointing it out. Shout out to you for being honest. Real quick, what about you? Thoughts on the show?
I mean, I like the show overall. Everybody has a great personality. I like how everybody got to just put their own opinions in. So I just enjoyed being on the podcast.
Cool. Shout out to you. And thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate it. What about you? Thoughts on the show?
I liked it. I think this was a good time. Everybody has like good vibes. I think what I most learned was like, you guys are very nice. You guys are very respectful. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more like back and forth. But even in the like simple arguments that we have of like not agreeing, we could be like respectful, and I respect that.
Yeah, we agree to disagree. That's fine. And like I told you earlier, I like people that I disagree with. Go ahead and teach me something. I don't feel like I know it all, you know. And thank you so much for coming. We actually appreciate it. Okay, what about you? Thoughts on the show? Speaking to the mic, please.
I missed you guys so much.
We missed you too.
So I was glad to be back. Always, man. What did I learn? I learned a lot of shit from you guys, honestly. But that's about it.
You know what? I was disappointed in your answer today. Listen, the fact that a man can sit here and if all the stuff that I do for Jules, if she left me just because I got my ass whipped.
You just said he was gonna get your ass whipped.
Listen, hold on. Can I finish? It would literally hurt me because it's like, bro, everyone loses fights. Like you, bro, it doesn't even have to be a physical fight. You could lose a financial fight. You could lose a business fight. Like you're gonna get beat your whole life. You know what I mean? The fact that my girl would leave me because I lost a fight, bro, that's it. Really,
you just said you agreed to just not fight in front of me. Like you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But see, in the back of my mind, I know that if I did, it's like, what if you peeked out the window and I just got my ass? Like, what if you know what I mean? Like, okay. Shout out to you.
Fighting outside the house.
I hope your daddy. I hope your daddy watches this and
he watches every time I come on this shit to see what the hell I'm saying. You fucking up and shit. I'm about to whoop your ass when I see you. See, we accept all those fights.
Okay,
man.
Shout out to you. What about you? Thoughts on the show?
It was a good time as always. I really liked the panel today. All the girls were very talkative today, and I always learn different male perspectives from you guys. It really surprises me that he's the one that slept with the most people, though.
Yeah.
That really shocked me.
How's that surprising?
He works at a strip club.
That was not surprising to me.
It's the silent but deadly one.
Right. That's what I was
That's
saying. I was like,
exactly.
silent but deadly, bro. You gotta watch that shit.
Real quick, Curtis, do we have any other super chats, bro?
No, that's all.
That's it. Okay, listen, man. Chat, I want to sit here and give you guys a thank you. Thank you so much for supporting us, showing us love. We appreciate it. Thank you for rocking with us, watching us. Shit, almost three hours.
Yeah,
over.
we
went
got some
over
super
3
chats
hours.
in.
Wow.
Okay,
We
you want to
went
go ahead and
on,
read them
yeah.
real quick? Okay, so I guess Jules is gonna read them.
Yeah, because for some reason it's not popping up on his computer.
Okay, go ahead and read them.
They were $4.99 and 5, so I wanted to see if you wanted to read
Yeah,
it
go ahead. Let's read
anyways.
them.
So JT said, at Coco, I'll be your donor so our kids can have our beauty and brains. Plus, I'll rate
Coco?
you a 7.
Okay.
What would you rate me? I don't know if you want to put his
Okay,
thing up.
cool. Are there any other ones?
Then there was another one by the young. Oh my God, what was his
Yeah,
name?
my man was going wild today. Young Monty
He
controllers.
said, would you date a guy with a Christian? Who is a Christian?
Okay,
Sorry.
ladies, would you date a Christian man? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I think you would.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
That's
No.
it.
Hold on. What about you, Coco? Would you date a Christian man?
Yeah, why not?
Blasphemy.
I'm
Blasphemy.
actually a Christian, you know that?
Really? You're Christian?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
I didn't know
whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Camilla.
You're on fire with those buttons tonight.
Camilla.
You know, normal people get baptized when they're like born or
Uh-huh.
whatever. I got baptized like in 2019.
Damn. And then did
So not too long
OnlyFans.
ago. Huh?
So you went from baptism to OnlyFans.
No. I opened my OnlyFans like a few months ago, like 6 months ago.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Camilla. We appreciate the honesty, man. Any other super chats, Jules?
No, that's it.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the nighttime show. Peace. No.
Oh no.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.